Gentlemen, welcome to the post-fight press conference, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. What a night of action that we saw in the 100th championship fight night in the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Premier Boxing Champions always honored to be here, and we saw some incredible performances here tonight. Co-main event, it was David Benavidez getting the decision victory over Oleksandr Gvozdyk as Benavidez remains undefeated. Also on this Father's Day weekend, I want to go ahead and say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, including this man who remains undefeated. Another tremendous performance in this, his light heavyweight debut. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated David Benavidez. David?
First of all, I just want to thank God for this victory, and Al Heyman, PBC, Amazon Prime, my father, Jose Benavidez, Samson Lukowicz, David Garcia. I'm just so happy for this moment. About a month ago, I didn't even think I was going to make it to this fight. I had a torn ligament here. Hand was injured, and I got a cut in my eye, but, you know, I said, fuck it. I'm going to keep pushing through. I can't cancel this, this event, and you know, that's the reason why I wasn't throwing so much in this fight, you know, because as you can see from here, my hand's messed up, torn ligament. But we still dominated. We still won every single round against a great ex-champion. And I'm just happy for this victory, and I'm just happy to, you know, keep pushing forward and continue to dominate this light heavyweight division.
Wait for the mic to get to you and then ask a question.
Hi, David. Thank you and congratulations. Do you think that you will definitely stay at 175 now, or do you want to invoke your mandatory right again with Canelo Alvarez at 168?
I definitely want to invoke my mandatory right. It's something I worked for my whole life, the past 3 years, it's, you know, something that's rightfully mine. So, like I said, this was a perfect opportunity for me to come up, win another belt, and but I still can make 168 easy, so we're still looking to come down to 168.
Hey, David, what's going on? Najee from Cigar Talk. Great win. Congratulations. Obviously, this was your first fight at 175. I know you just mentioned your hand and the ligament. Do you feel like your power was the same? Do you feel like it translated the same way to you? How did it feel as far as your power?
Yeah, so my power still felt good, but by the third round, my hand was already messed up. And then I kept trying to use the right hand, and that got messed up too. But like I said, I dominated the whole fight. So, I mean, it still translates, but obviously it's a bigger weight class. These dudes could take a bigger shot, but it doesn't, I'm not going to shy away from this. You know, this is what I want, and, you know, I'm going to continue to keep working hard.
Straight in front, David. Congratulations.
Thank you.
My question for you, David, is you just talked about your power and your hand injury, but I wonder, did you feel like at any point in the fight that you did have the power to hurt him? That if your hand maybe wasn't damaged, that you would have maybe been able to do more damage to him?
No, even with the hand hurt, I kept hurting him. I kept hurting him to the body. Early on in the rounds, I kept, in the fight, I kept hurting him to the body. But it's just, I don't know if you guys seen it, but I was seeing the left hook with the hand open. It's kind of a slap, so I couldn't really do much with it, man. You know what I mean? But I still feel like, you know, it still translates up to this weight, and I'm gonna keep working hard. I'm gonna keep getting stronger, anyways.
On the flip side of that, I wanted to ask you, did you feel the power from the bigger man? Because you're used to fighting super middleweights, and now you're fighting a bona fide light heavyweight. How was it to feel the power of a light heavyweight?
It feels nice. I like getting hit. This is a part of earning the money too. You know what I mean? It makes you feel like you're a real life Rocky Balboa. You know what I mean? But I like being up here. I love everything about fighting. I love getting hit, and you know, I love, you know, pushing forward and, you know, just showing my heart to the whole world. But you know, boxing is boxing. You're gonna get hit. And this, you know, I didn't get hurt at all the whole time, and I'm just happy to be here and keep fighting. You know what I mean? Now I'm at 175. These are some big boys, but I got a lot of things to prove to the world, and I'm gonna keep proving it to the world.
Tus reacciones de la pelea en español y tu pensamiento de que ahora subes tú y ganas y das un nuevo golpe de autoridad cuando Canelo no pudo, ¿es otro nuevo mensaje para él?
Pues la verdad, yo no estoy pensando en Canelo ahorita, yo estoy pensando en mi propia carrera y estoy aquí, me siento muy bien y yo quiero cumplir todo lo que puedo aquí en este weight class y voy a seguir ganando títulos y mi sueño es ser Unified World Champion en este clase y eso es lo que voy a hacer.
You want to translate to English? The question was about whether, David was thinking about 168 or staying at 175.
No, well, like I said, if I could go down to 168, there's big fights at 168, and I feel really comfortable making both these weights. So, I'm gonna go down to 168 because I want to win another world title. I love this interim title, but I'm really looking to capture the world title. So, if it's something I won, my challenge, or I won the opportunity to fight for another world title. So I'm gonna go down to 168, win another world title, if it's with Canelo or whoever. I'm ready to be 4-time world champion.
David, aquí, David. En español, da la impresión que en la primera parte de la pelea estuviste más fuerte, que conectaste duro, que tenías más combinaciones. Físicamente, ¿cómo te sentiste? ¿Cómo hiciste los 2 asaltos? Un peso nuevo, un rival más duro. ¿Cómo te sentiste físicamente?
No, pues me sentí muy bien, me sentí 100%, pero como le dije, las manos estaban un poquito lastimadas. Pero todavía no me rajé, gané todos los rounds. Y yo creo que hice muy bien en este peso y le enseñé a toda la gente porque yo soy el monstruo mexicano y voy a seguir luchando y peleando duro aquí.
David, right in front of you. When you came out, there was a big pop from the crowd. Every time you landed a punch, the crowd was excited. When the fight was over and you were announced as the winner, the crowd was really into it. Do you think that helps you at all in terms of trying to convince Canelo to take the fight? Because obviously, now he can't say that you're not popular or whatever, that you seem like you showed you had a big fan base as well.
To be honest with you, you guys keep asking me about Canelo. I do not care about Canelo. I want to make my own lane. That's why I came up to 175. I've been trying to get that fight with Canelo for a long, long time, and as you can see, I got the star power now. People love the way I fight, and they interact with me really well. But that'd be a big fight. That'd be a really big fight. I think everybody wins. The world of boxing wins. The fans win, and this is a fight that we got to get going on. And if he really believes that he's the best in the world, then come beat me and come shut me up. But I'm still gonna be right here contending and working hard. And like I said, I'm gonna keep showing you guys why I'm the Mexican monster.
David, Stephen Kale, Warrior Sports, congratulations, man, on a great win. On the screen, we could see the cut with the stitches. It seemed like that was pretty bad. Could you just talk about how that happened in camp? And I know you said earlier it seemed like it was close to almost getting canceled there, but just talk about how it happened and just were you worried about it opening up in the fight itself?
I was definitely worried about it. Started off the camp, I think like a month and a half ago, torn the tendon. They told me I was not going to heal with the time. They told me I needed at least 3 months. I said, I don't care. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep training. Then I hurt this hand. And they told me, oh, well, you got to take a break for that. I said, no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to keep fighting. 3 weeks ago, sparring, last round, I'm dominating 3 different sparring partners. Last round, I get cut. And that really worried me a lot. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think I was going to make it here. But, my dad, he told me, you know what, the cut is not too big. We can keep going. And I put my faith in my dad, and I said, you know what, I'm going to pray to God, and hopefully he'll let me heal in time to get to this fight, because this is a big event. I didn't want to miss out on this event, and I didn't want to miss out. I didn't want the fans to miss out, because this is a big moment for, the fans, I think this is the biggest fight. This is the biggest card for PBC this whole year, and I said, fuck it, I'm going to just keep training and, keep having my faith in God, and God took care of me, and I made it to this fight. Came out with some injuries, but I still won.
And I know this was for the interim title. Have you, I know you were mandatory for Canelo for a long time. Have you been given any assurances by the WBC that you can't enforce it and you will get Better Biev, or whoever ends up winning Better Biev and Bivol?
Yeah, we've been talking about that, and we've been making some stuff happen. But at the end of the day, I won another belt. I'm happy about this, and we'll see what things go from here. I got to take a break because my hands are fucked up, both of them. So, we're gonna take a little break, but I will be back. And if it's Canelo, whoever in that division, I'm gonna keep showing the world I'm the Mexican monster. And I don't care who's in front of me. I'm gonna come out victorious at the end of the day.
David over here, Power Winner 6, Yelene. This is your first fight at this weight class. What can you take from this fight? What lesson for your future fights, and if you stay in this weight class?
The only thing I could take from this fight that these dudes they take a shot pretty well. They take a shot. My son wants to leave already, but they take a shot pretty well, and I just want to go back into the gym and get better. You know what I mean? Just work on different stuff, and you know the boxing is not easy at all. You know what I mean? You sometimes you move up in weight, and these dudes take a better shot, but that's what it is. You know, boxing at the end of the day, it's not supposed to be easy. You know, and you know, it was a great fight tonight. You know, all I could say is, you know, I'm just thankful for having experience with Oleksandr Gvozdyk. I said Usyk because I met Usyk in the back, and you know that was pretty cool. So I'm still thinking about that. But yeah, he has a lot of experience. But you know, I went in there and I dominated every single round, even with the cut, 2 messed up hands. So that speaks volumes about my name. So you know, I'm just happy to keep contending in this weight class.
David, aquí.
David, right here. Middle, Marcus Hayes, FightHype TV. Congratulations on another great performance. The cusp of Father's Day tomorrow. We watched earlier in the week your little guy in the media workout that you guys had, imitating you. Talk to us a little bit about what those moments mean to you, sharing these moments with your dad and with your brother. Talk to us about what Father's Day means to you.
It means a lot to me, it means the world to me. Don't get my son started. I'll tell him to do combinations right here. We'll do it in front of everybody. You want to do that? Let's go. Show everybody. Show everybody. Combination. Go, go. You know, so this just makes me really happy because
you guys don't want to ask him who he wants to fight. You want to ask him?
It just makes me very happy, bro, because you know, I want to make my bloodline just nothing but champions, and my son, I don't have to ask him for that. He does it on his own. So I'm just very happy to have, you know, be blessed with my family. My father, he's the one who started everything. My brother, Jose Benavidez, you know, he taught me everything in the game, and it got passed down to me. And it's my 4th belt I'm winning, you know. So now my son, he's gonna be world champion soon too. So in the future, so I'm really happy.
David, tengo 2 preguntas para ti en español. Primero que nada, la primera que tengo es algo que has hablado en inglés, pero quiero preguntártelo en español para la gente que habla español. Mencionaste las lesiones en la mano. ¿Nos puedes comentar un poco de eso en español y cuánto tiempo tú crees que necesites descansar para recuperar lo que has sufrido?
Pues la verdad no sé. Cuando me lastimé la mano me dijeron que necesitaba como 2 meses para recuperarme de las manos. Pero ahorita yo creo que, no sé, vamos a tomar un break ahorita, pero yo creo que en 3 meses voy a regresar a entrenar. 2 meses voy a entrenar y vamos a estar 100% listos para pelear.
Okay, well, the question was about the hand injury, to say in Spanish. If you want, David, you can say in English as well.
Yeah, so he asked me about my hand injuries, how long was it going to take me to recover from that. I said, or how long did the doctor say I was going to recover from that 3 weeks ago. He told me I was going to need it 2 months. And right now, I probably need like about two months maybe, but I'll be back. I'll be back soon. You know, this is my passion. This is what I love doing. I'm not, as you guys seen, I fought with this through the fight. I didn't let it get in the way, nothing. So we're going to come back soon.
David, to your left, there comes a point during a fight where you're sort of become comfortable and you know that you're in control. What point that was here, and compare it to the lower weights? Where did you feel, how did this weight compare to others once you got into your comfort zone?
So to be honest with you, Oleksandr Gvozdyk, I can't compare him to nobody else because that dude is good. He's consistent, throwing his right hand the whole night, straight punches the whole night. So I would say he's probably one of the best people I fought, you know, my whole career, you know, and I had a lot of respect for him coming into the fight. So I can't compare 168 to 175. But what I would say is I was as dominant as I was at 168 in 175, because this fight, you know, I fought a great fighter and I won every single round. But you know, every fighter is different. That's what I'm saying. I can't compare this guy to anybody else. You know, for me, what I think every fighter that I fight is going to be the best fighter I've fought to date, because you know, it really is. These fighters are getting better and better. So I can't compare 168 to 175. You know, these guys are big boys, and you know, I didn't rock them or I didn't knock them out. So, but you know, I'm looking forward to these challenges, and you know, in the future. You know, that's what I love. I love challenges. You know, life and boxing is not supposed to be easy. So now that I know 175 is a hard weight class, now I'm gonna keep working even harder at 175.
David over here to your left. Mohammed Mubarak with EURweb.com. Congratulations, first of all, on a well-fought fight. You did very well at light heavyweight. You mentioned that you may go back down to 168. Why go back down when you still have an opportunity to dominate 175?
Because I want to be that dominant fighter that dominates both weight classes. You know, I think it sends a stronger message if I could go down to 168, dominate that weight class, win another world championship, and then come up to 168 and defend both of them simultaneously. You know what I mean? I think that's the mark of a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? And that's my main goal. You know, I want to be a Hall of Famer. I want to be remembered in the history books. And if that's going to get me there faster, then that's what I'm going to do.
Adriana Noriega with ABN Sports and Fox Deportes. Over here, David, to your right. Congratulations, first of all. Great performance tonight. You speak about dominating both divisions. Here at 175, being your debut tonight, do you feel that once we have a winner between Bivol and Beterbiev, is that the fight that you would want next at 175, or do you still think that you would want to do another one before it? Fight for undisputed.
It's not the fight I want to win, it's just the fight I earn next. When you win the WBC interim title, you're entitled to the #1 spot. So, like I said, I mean, these challenges are hard, but to become a great fighter, to become a legend, nobody's had it easy. None of the legends have had it easy, so why do I expect me to have it easy? You know what I mean? So I just want to keep working hard, and I just want to thank my father, Jose Benavidez, Samson Lukowicz, David Garcia, Luis de Cubas, Al Heyman. We're just going to keep going up, and thank you guys so much for everything. I appreciate you guys.
All right, congratulations to David Benavidez, remaining undefeated, becoming the interim WBC light heavyweight champion of the world. David Benavidez, ladies and gentlemen, his entire team, Jose Benavidez Sr., Samson Lukowicz, his promoter as well. We wish them all the best. And David, happy Father's Day to you and your entire family. With that being said, I want to bring up...
Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, too. You know, we love and respect all you guys. Thank you so much.
Get some rest, champ. Great seeing you, brother. Always a pleasure. All right, with that being said, I want to bring up a man who is a pro's pro, fought very hard tonight at a jam-packed MGM Grand Garden Arena. Gracious in defeat, but certainly is emblematic of the sport of boxing and always carries himself with class. He's led by his trainer, Derek James, also his promoter, Errol Spence Jr. of Man Down Promotions. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome up to the stage, Frank Martin, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, everybody, man? I let my people down, you know, but my head high, you know. At the end of the day, you know, I came out to be great, but I came up short. You know, I got caught with a shot that I didn't see, you know, one that came from underneath, you know, and it went from there, you know. I guess I didn't make the count, but I appreciate everybody that came out, everybody that's been a part of this event, from Errol Spence to TGB to, you know, everybody, all you guys who are in here as well. I'll be back, you know. I'll be back better, you know, watch film, get better, grow, you know, and y'all will see me again.
Questions for Frank Martin?
Hey, Frank, what's up, man? Najee from Cigar Talk.
What's up with you?
What's going on, brother?
What up,
congratulations, man, just even being here and fighting tough. In the beginning of the fight, you know, you had it under control. You were moving well, using your jab. It felt like you won a lot of the early rounds. I would say maybe around 5 or 6 is when it started to feel like it took a turn. Can you tell me about that part, like what you remember, like when the momentum started kind of shifting for you?
Just I got to chilling too much on the ropes, you know. Derek, that's one thing he been talking to me about in training camp for a while, you know, not getting comfortable on the ropes, you know, not chilling on them, you know, just because I feel like, you know, I can catch shots and this and that, you know. I just felt like I was on the ropes too much, you know. I had started just chilling on the ropes too much, bouncing off of them and stuff.
Okay, and quick follow-up. A lot's been made about Tank's power. How was his power to you? Was it really like devastating power?
I mean, he got power, you know what I mean, but it's more like he do a great job at landing this big shot, you know. He know how to land that shot, you know, hit guys on the button and just get him up out of there, you know, because he an accurate puncher and he just know how to land that shot.
Frank, just a question. You did as well against him as just about anybody that's ever fought against him, and you still end up getting knocked out. What do you think, what kind of performance does it take, what kind of fighter would it take to end up beating Gervonta?
You said what type of fighter? I mean, you just gotta go in there and box. You gotta be able to box, you know, and just watch all the shots, you know, because he got them shots that if you don't see him, you know, he can get you out, and he's sneaky with it. You know, he could take a punch, he can give a punch too. So it's just like just being woke. With him, you gotta be woke in there. I've been saying that like the whole time leading up to this fight. You know, you gotta be woke, and I got caught with a shot, not being woke, so.
Frank, straight in front of you. I was wondering when you got to the ring, and you know, your first time in front of that kind of big crowd, big event. I mean, you've handled the promotion, it seemed to me, very, very well. I wanted to know, like, what were you feeling when you got into the ring? Did it take you a little bit of time to sort of catch your breath, sort of, because of the magnitude of the event? Or did you feel like you handled it very well?
Nah, I feel like I handled, you know, the lights, the people, you know, and the crowd and stuff. I felt like I didn't let that throw me off of my game plan. You know, I was focused. You know, once I was in the ring, everything else was just kind of like, you know, like I was tunnel vision while I was in the ring. So like when I went out there, it was just, you know, I was locked in on him. You know, I wasn't too much worried about the crowd or nothing like that, you know, because I came to, you know, get the win, but I came up short.
Frank, Cynthia Conte, Best Women's Boxing Show, period. Congratulations. We've talked a lot about Tank's power, but a lot of people don't realize, obviously, Tank has very good boxing skills. What did you think of his skills in the ring and obviously the traps that he was setting with the skills?
He got good traps, you know. He got good setups, good traps. You know, it was certain, like the trap that I got caught with was one that we knew that could possibly happen, you know, and I was just too comfortable, and you know, he landed that up on me, and I ain't see it, you know, just by being on them ropes. But he's a slick guy, you know. He could box, he could punch, you know. He could really, you know, he adaptable. You know, I feel like Tank can adapt to a lot of different styles. You know, he got the experience.
Frank, right here. Liliana for Chicana Boxing, how are you? Congratulations on your performance. You're very sharp tonight. Do you feel like you were one of the best opponents that he's had so far, if not the best opponent that he has so far?
I feel like I ain't really get to show it. I ain't get to show it. You know, with me getting caught with that shot, I ain't get to even catch my second win or nothing, you know, so I ain't really get to bring nothing else out, you know. I feel like I went in and fought, you know, a good fight. I wasn't expecting to not come out with the W, but, you know, it happened like that sometime.
Hey, Frank, over here. Congratulations for coming up and, you know, having a great showing. A lot of people had you winning early in the rounds. This is for you and Derek. What was the game plan going into the fight? And did you feel that, looking back, what could you have done better to kind of maybe had a better result?
Man, I honestly I got away from the game plan in a way, you know, by being on the ropes too much, and, you know, that wasn't a part of the game plan. That was a part that, you know, Derek didn't want me doing. You know, he wanted me off the ropes. He ain't want me just chilling on the ropes and catching punches and getting comfortable. So that damn sure wasn't a part of the game plan right there. It was just, you know, me being in there, not saying that I wasn't listening, but I was trying to see something while I was on the ropes, and, you know, I just wasn't able to find what I was looking for.
What's up, Frank?
What up, though?
What's up, man? This is Skip from Dante's Boxing Nation by way of Aki TV. A lot of people were talking about how you looked at the weigh-in. Did you make weight comfortably, and are you going to stay at 135?
We're going to think about it. You know, I'm going to talk to my people, and we're going to just see. I don't believe that, you know, my weight cut had nothing to do with my performance or anything like that, or me feeling drained. So, you know, I'm going to just talk to my people, and we'll kind of go from there if I, like, move up or stay where I'm at.
Frank, congratulations on an outstanding performance tonight, even though you did come up short. This is Marcus Hayes with FightHype TV. I wanted to ask you, earlier in the week, I got to talk to Errol Spence Jr., and Errol talked about one thing that you had to stay cognizant on was not being lulled to sleep by Tank. And what you're describing is basically what happened. Talk to us about the process of how he lulled you to sleep. What ended up happening?
I feel like from around the 4th round, I had started being on them ropes a little too much, you know? And then I let him throw certain shots, but I was looking for a shot in the process of that, you know, and I think I did it a little too much, excessive, and that's how you always catch guys, you know, guys who doing the same thing and ain't switching it up. I did it a few times, and he probably caught on a little bit and caught, okay, he keep moving this way or that way, you know, and then he caught me with a shot or whatever, because I did it. I tried to use the ropes too many times, you know, to look for a shot that I was trying to find that I couldn't find, you know. He actually found the shot before I did.
Any other questions? I guess, yeah, no, thank you, Frank. Appreciate it.
All right, no problem, no problem.
Excellent performance. Take care, guys. Yes, we want to thank Frank Martin for joining us, and obviously what a class act he is, and came up short tonight, but look forward to seeing Frank Martin back inside the ring. So we are now awaiting the champion, the WBA lightweight champion of the world, who elevated his record to 30-0 with 28 knockouts. And we will speak with him and hear from him in a few short moments. I know that he has his team here with him, and again, another mesmerizing night of action. We started off the night with Carlos Adames getting the win over Terrell Gausha. Then it was Alberto Puello upending Gary Antoine Russell by split decision. You heard from David Benavidez with his decision victory over Oleksandr Gvozdyk to capture the interim WBC light heavyweight championship of the world. And then in our main event, an 8th round knockout victory for Gervonta Tank Davis. But every one of these fighters certainly laid it all on the line here tonight at a jam-packed MGM Grand Garden Arena. Want to thank our fine promoters for tonight's event, GTD Promotions, along with TGB Promotions, Samson Boxing, and Man Down Promotions. And we will be right back to hear from the champion in Gervonta Tank Davis. Welcome back to the post-fight press conference here in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. It's PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. And right now I want to bring up a man who took his record to 30-0 with 28 wins coming by way of knockout. Another sensational highlight reel knockout to add to his resume. And again, he continues to get better and better, electrifying audiences. He's electrifying, exciting, and exhilarating. The 3 E's is what you get out of this man. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, still undefeated and still the WBA lightweight champion of the world from Baltimore, Maryland. Here is the undefeated Gervonta Tank Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Tank, right up here to the podium, by all means.
I'm supposed to say something first? Yeah. Thank everybody for coming out. Great event. Everybody that played a part of this event, I appreciate you guys. Once again, we did it again. On to the next.
Tank. Hey, Tank. Congratulations on the victory. Obviously, it's always a matter of time with you when you're going to land that knockout punch. How did you size him up, and what did you do to get to that moment where you ended the fight?
I just had to get in the right range. You know, I was fighting my range out. He had a decent jab. He was moving a lot. You know what I mean? Just had to break him down as the fight was going on.
So many great fighters that you can take on next, including maybe Lomachenko. Interested in that fight? November has been talked about?
Yeah, for sure. As long as we go back to the drawing board, and I wanted to fight all of them.
Thank you so much. Congrats.
Tank, straight in front. Right here, right in front of you.
Oh.
Congratulations on the knockout.
Thank you.
You bet. A lot of people thought early on in the fight, as sometimes is the case with you, that you started a little slowly and that a lot of people had him winning early on. How did you feel like you were doing? Did you think he was doing anything to win rounds, and you figured it was a matter of time before your power came out?
Oh, my bad. No. I mean, he definitely was, throwing more punches than our beginning of the rounds. And my whole thing was to, let him tire himself out. I don't think he was connecting a lot of them shots, but he was definitely, touching my gloves and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I knew he was going to tire himself out. That was the whole game plan.
And on the last shot, the left hand is one of the most brutal left hands I've seen, maybe ever. That was a very impressive shot. Did you feel like that? He seemed like he was really badly hurt with the shot before that. Did you figure that when you landed that shot, because you ran to the corner post to start to get in position to do your flip, I think before the referee even finished counting to 10.
Yeah, I knew the way he felt like he wasn't getting back up because he hit his head, on the mat, So overall, he's a great fighter.
Gervonta, do you think, you get so much notoriety for your power, but your smarts in the ring people don't talk about a lot, and it seemed like, guys get into patterns and you find that and you break it down, and you seem like you're the smarter fighter a lot of times at the end of the day, but people don't give you credit for that. Do you agree with that, A, and B, do you think it's frustrating to, hear about your power but not hear about how smart you are in the ring?
It's been going on for my whole pro career, so it's okay. It's really like, people can play, smart people can play dumb, but dumb people can't play smart. You know what I mean? So it goes like that.
And, you had mentioned you want to fight all of them, right? And, there's a lot of good guys out there. He mentioned Loma. Shakur would be another guy with you. Mm-hmm. I wonder, Shakur is a quick boxer, a good guy, but do you think he would engage you enough that'd make it an entertaining fight? Or if you fought him, do you feel like it would be a bad fight because you'd be chasing him all night?
You know how it would go. Everybody in this room would know how it would go. You know what I mean? But I guess it'd be good for the sport if we fight now or later.
Hey, Gervonta, what's up, man? Najee from Cigar Talk. Congratulations. Big win tonight. There was a part, it felt like round maybe 5 or 6, you kind of started walking forward, it didn't look like you respected the power. You were kind of walking forward, hands down a little bit, just throwing bombs. Can you talk about his power at all? Did it affect you? Did you feel the power? How did you feel when you were walking forward?
Yeah, he had decent power, but he was weighing down as the fight was going on. That's how I know that, he was breaking down. You know what I mean? So that's when I started picking it up more. My coach was telling me to pick it up more.
All right, cool. And lastly, I know you said when we had our interview, you said you got the 6 or 7 fight deal. You could really pick anybody. Is there a name that you want, or is it just kind of whoever wants to get it?
All of them. Simple as that.
Gervonta, Cynthia Conte, Best Women's Boxing Show, period. In our scrum, you said you were going to predict an 8th round knockout. You sure did it. Over here.
Oh, my bad.
You predicted 8th round knockout. Is that what you were planning on, or you were just hoping that you were going to just get him out of there as fast as you can?
No, I was just throwing that out there. I mean, but every time I say it, though, I be, okay, my next fight in the first round.
And then lastly, do you believe that Frank Martin has been your toughest test throughout your career, as of right now?
Nah.
Hi, Gervonta. Alio Orozco with Title Sports Network. Congratulations on your win. That was an epic fight. Now that you've been in the ring with both Ryan Garcia and Frank Martin, whose performance and style impressed you more?
None of them.
I love it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Gervonta, right here.
No, I would say, yeah. Not to be cocky.
Right here, man.
Power of 6. Do you think your style, both in and out of the ring, especially during fight night, boosts your confidence, especially for this fight?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
Your style, your fashion, do you think that boosts your confidence during fight week, and especially tonight, you rock those chrome hearts? Do you think that really put you in the right headspace?
No, I think it's music. When in the back in the locker room, I listen to a lot of music, so I think that get me in the mode and get me hype and stuff like that. A lot.
Right here, Gervonta. So this Skip. Well, first of all, congratulations on a great win. This is Skip Brown from Dante's Boxing Nation by way of Aki TV. You just beat a really good southpaw, and both of the other champions in your division are southpaws, Lomachenko and Stevenson. Did Frank Martin prepare you for those fights?
No, I don't think so, because they all fight different. They all fight different. One a boxer, one try to stay in front of you. Frank was somewhat a boxer, but they why y'all laughing? No, but he was, you know what I mean? It's cool. They all fight different. You know what I mean? I approach every fight different, so I don't think it helped me for them guys.
Gervonta, Sean Zattel, right here in the back, right next to Skip. There was so much made about the sparring.
Yeah, you the one that said he clipped me.
Huh?
You say he clipped me. I seen that video.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, I say.
And where I picked you by knockout? And said that he started clinching excessively, and that he wouldn't be able to do that in this fight as an answer to you coming back at him.
Yeah, he was type strong when he was grabbing me too. I couldn't get him on me. I'm like, damn.
But just the question is, there was so much made about that sparring session over the last couple years. How does it feel to punctuate it with a win in a fight?
It's cool, but again, the job not done. So on to the next. But it's cool. It was a good build up. Again, Frank Martin was a great fighter. Appreciate him for coming to fight. He put up a good 6 to 7 round. No, well, good 4 to 5.
Gervonta, right here. I'm just wondering, what was the conversation about with your #1 fan up there?
Huh?
What was the conversation about with your #1 fan in the ring after the fight?
Oh, Ryan? He's crazy. He's crazy. Talk about rematch. He said I was the best at 135 to 42. He said that. Say he want to fight me again. I'll kick his ass again.
Tank, congratulations.
Thank you.
Back reporting. First of all, your reaction to your face on the side of the MGM.
Fire. I mean, I remember again, I've been here when I fought in the Golden Gloves probably like 2014 or 13 or something like that, and I came to I think Floyd versus it was Floyd Mosa. No, Cotto. Yeah, I was in the Golden Gloves. Yeah, and I remember like a lot of celebrities and stuff like surrounding the building and stuff like that. He sold it out. I was actually all the way in the nosebleed, down there, head touching the top of the arena, but it's cool. I'm here now, and I appreciate the moments, and it helped me get to where I'm at today.
You and David Benavidez 1-2 combo. Would you want him again on the same card?
Yeah, for sure. And we could swap it out. You know what I mean? I could be co-main, he could be main event. It don't matter.
Your prediction for you and Loma?
Predictions? You know what I say, man? Ass whooping time, man. Ass whooping. About the ass.
Next question.
Tank, over here, Kayla.
Where?
Over here, over here.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Congratulations on
Thank
another
you.
victory. Now that you are 30-0, what does this win mean to your legacy?
I mean, it's a stepping stone, but again, I can't celebrate too much because I got to do it again. You know what I mean? So I look at it as like that. You know what I mean? I'm not done until, you know what I mean, till I retire. So I can't look at it as a big win or anything like that. It's cool for the moment, but then I got to do it again. I got to be on this stage again. I was just telling somebody, like, oh, my God, I hate going through this. Like, worrying about what somebody going to do to me, what I'm going to do to somebody. Like, it's getting annoying now.
And last question, at any point did you switch up your game plan? I know they said that they had Martin winning in the first few rounds. So did you switch up your game plan at any point today, or did you stick to what you were training for?
No, I just, well, my coach was just telling me, like, put my punches together more. You know what I mean? I was doing what I want for the first couple rounds, just stand in his face to make him throw punches. And then my coach was telling me, like, now start putting your punches together. You know what I mean? And that's what I start breaking them down when I start putting my punches together.
Tank right here in the middle, Marcus Hayes with FightHype TV. Congratulations again, man. Another
Yes,
outstanding performance. This question is for both you and Coach Calvin. Coach Calvin talked this week about wanting to see that special button pressed for you. Coach, was tonight that night? Did the button finally get pressed? Did you see the different level of Tank?
Look at his eye. Yeah. It's cool. I'm going to get him back.
Gervonta, to your left.
To my left is...
Your left, 11 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press. A lot of the talk all week was about the 100th fight here at the MGM. There are a lot of media members in here that have covered Ali in the 70s or attended fights. They've been they remember what fight night meant in Las Vegas. Have you taken time to appreciate your place in history in this city and what it means to be part of fight night compared to some of the days in the 80s when Leonard, Hagler, Hearns, the progression of fighting in Vegas?
Yeah, it's big, you know. I'm grateful to be a part of this moment. You know what I mean? Fighting in Vegas, and at first when I used to fight in Vegas when I was an amateur, you used to get tired and stuff like that because of altitude, and now you're professional. You know what I mean? Things started to come together. So just being a part of this whole thing. You know what I mean? Fighting in Vegas, fighting at the MGM. Just, you know what I mean? I'm grateful to be here for sure and be under the same builder as a lot of legends. You know what I mean? I'm definitely grateful to be in this spot today and just be a part of it. Or just even right here today, just doing this, you know what I mean, this media run. You know what I mean? Fire. I appreciate it for sure.
Over here, Mohammed Mubarak with EURweb.com. On a night where the MGM Grand is celebrating 100 championship fights, your fight tonight should be something special to you. How special was that fight?
It's very special to me. I wish I could have took pictures with all the legends that came out today. If they still here, I definitely want to take pictures with them just to, I feel like my spot is, I solidified my spot, So I'm definitely appreciative of everything. Nothing go unnoticed, and it probably will see me lash out, but when I get to myself, I'm definitely appreciative.
Congratulations on a great fight.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Gervonta.
Thank y'all. Yes, sir.
All right, we want to wish Gervonta Davis a congratulations on his 30th win, retaining his WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Thank you very much for joining us. Good night, Las Vegas.
All right, can you hear me? No worries, take your time. All right, check, 1, 2. We're gonna talk some boxing. Let me see. Is this good? All right. Damn, someone's the first comment I read said Sabrio ass. Yo, what the hell? Hold on, let me get a good shot, y'all. We live at the fight. We live. What's up, everybody? Hold on, let me make sure. All right, you're good. All right, there we go. Yo, all right, cool. Live in effect. Live. The man BT, the legend himself, holding the ship down. That was a special treat everyone got today. Yo, first and foremost, this is Ron Goodall, FightHype.com, one of the many guys that cover boxing over, and we had a special night. Hold on, let me zoom that up right there. Let me let you know where we at. My camera worked me a little work. Oh shit, Blair. Big old Blair Flair. What's up, Martin? Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for allowing me to ask some questions. All right. Yo, Blair Flair just jumped in here, y'all. Bring him on. What's going on, everybody? What'd you guys think about that knockout, man? That shit was crazy, boy.
Bring Blair on the live.
Let me get this zoomed in a little bit more. Yo, I gotta get Blair over here. Fuck that. We gotta get what Blair thinks. Y'all wanna think what Blair Cobb thinks of this shit? All right, so check it out. I'm just gonna recap what everybody already saw. Gervonta Tank Davis did his thing, played it patient. Early rounds was given to Frank. Frank was moving really well. We got some interviews with Gervonta, and Gervonta pretty much told us, you know, he kind of just let Frank do his thing. He was crafty, he was patient, but he was able to tell that around the 4th or 5th round, his energy wasn't the same. His power wasn't the same. And that's when he knew to turn the gear up. And at that point, lights out. Gervonta Tank Davis just showing once again, there's levels, not just as a professional fighter, but there is levels to fighting on the big stage. I've talked to him, asked him about that, and pretty much every person that came in there and faced him had to get over the anxiety of just big fight, MGM Grand. This is 100 MGM Grand, so. But fuck, man, what'd you guys think about that KO, man? You guys think that was probably the KO of the year so far? I can't even think. I think Inoue had a bomb-ass KO. Obviously, Tank. What else do we got? Shoot. That sticks in my head so prevalent. That knockout was vicious, man. Frank Martin, gracious in his defeat. He came to the post conference. Usually when guys in this era, when they lose, they don't show up. They don't take the time to go on stage, face defeat, answer to the media, answer all the questions. And, you know, he just said like his game plan was not to be on the ropes. Clearly he was trying to box, he was trying to move. But eventually at some point, you know, it just kind of weathered on him and he got caught and that was it. You know, Earl Spence also, I spoke to Earl. Earl was very proud of Frank. You know, he pretty much said that his lack of experience, especially at this level, was kind of the reason why. He still believes he's a very talented, athletic fighter, so he's going to get better. And what's interesting is his trainer, Coach Calvin, Tank's trainer, told me that every fighter Gervonta fights, if you think about it, has gotten better. You know, Ryan Garcia had a huge win against Devin Haney. You know, Pitbull was able to become a champion at a higher division. You know, Rolly was able to become a world champion and fought a tough-hitting guy, Barroso. In addition to that, who am I missing? Mario Barrios was able to move up the whole division, fight Udenis Ugas, the guy who beat the legendary Manny Pacquiao, and went on to, continue to maybe potentially be the WBC welterweight champion. Pedraza was who also Coach Calvin brought up. Pedraza was able to go up in another weight class. So it's very interesting because a lot of times people bring about Floyd beating Canelo, and Canelo was able to become a better fighter afterwards. And you see maybe Tank is having that same effect on his opponents. We can only wait. We can only wait to see what Frank Martin does after this. But I'm sure he's going to grow. He was in there with an elite, high IQ, heavy-handed puncher. And the experience showed tonight. So Gervonta Davis was just way, way above. And congratulations to him. I see Blair's over there. I'm going to see if I can get Blair to come over. No, I guess Manny was old as shit. Ooh, guys, look. All right, I'm going to read some of the chat. Regardless, man, Manny Pacquiao is still Manny Pacquiao. So you got to give props, right? So I'm gonna give Ugas his flowers on that, right? Granted, Errol Spence was going to fight Pacquiao at that stage. So, but either or, the co-main David Benavidez, he moved up in weight early on. He showed a lot of different levels. Defensively, he was sharp. He was throwing the jab, hitting the body. Just intelligent, and his approach, his offensive pressure was calculated. It wasn't reckless, but later on, revealed at the post-conference, David said he suffered some injuries from that fight, which caused him to kind of slow down and not get the finish and went the distance. So, when you move up and weight, these things are always something that you have to be aware of, that the bigger guys may not be able to take the punches like the smaller guys. David, pretty much pure shutout, so there's no criticism. Sometimes you can't knock everybody out, especially a guy who only got knocked out by probably one of the biggest punchers in boxing, Arthur. So there's no shame in that, and nothing to be at fault with that. So losing to Dave, losing to Arthur, Oleksandr has shown that he's able to still compete at a level that shows that he can hang, and so. But David Benavidez kind of contemplating, should I go up, should I go down? Clearly wants the Canelo fight. I asked you guys, was that performance warrant? Does that David Benavidez beat that Canelo we saw versus Jaime Munguia? It's clearly a fight that everybody wants. So, but at the same time on the undercard, Gary Antoine Russell lost. Alberto Puello was the sharper, rangier fighter who was able to masterfully kind of counterpunch Gary coming in recklessly. So congratulations to him. Kyron Davis upset Elijah Garcia, which, hear me out, I'm not surprised. The man sparred Terrence Crawford. The man fought David Benavidez on a 12-day notice, moved up in weight, and had a great showing against the Mexican Monster. Lost, but those type of performances, a lot of short notice fights, never really had his breaks. So it was good to see him win on a stage like that. Carlos Adames walked away, defended his title for the first time against Terrell Boucher. Guys like Janabek is going to be fighting soon. It's going to be wanting to unify with him. Who else was on this card? But tell me, do you guys think tonight, after watching Gervonta Davis, right? Because Ryan Garcia was there. Shakur Stevenson was online, clearly watching the fight. Devin Haney. I'm sure Pitbull is going to be wanting to fight. So who do you want to see Gervonta to fight next? Everyone's saying that Lomachenko, there's been reports that it might be Lomachenko in November. Bob Arum seemed pretty comfortable about making the fight, saying that PBC's professional, Top Rank's professional, we can make this fight. Lomachenko is a champion now after beating Kambosos out in Australia. So you could probably finally get this Gervonta Davis Lomachenko fight that we've been asking for. I think it would be a really exciting fight. Everyone's been thinking, hey, does this Frank Martin fight help him get ready for the southpaws like Shakur Stevenson and Lomachenko? Coach Calvin said, we've been fighting southpaws. You guys haven't been paying attention. And so with that, I personally think this fight helped him. It's a completely different weight class like Pedraza, right? Pedraza was smaller, but I think Frank Martin helped him with a guy who would move on his feet, which Frank did, kind of hit angles, try to turn on the ropes. And as successful Frank was able to do it early, he kind of gassed out over time. So Lomachenko is a guy who's shown that he can fight bigger guys for a long period of time. He might maybe gas out in the 12th round, his biggest criticism, but he turns up in the second half. Shakur Stevenson, always, minus, I know people's critical in the last fight, but he's always in shape. He's always critical. Always in extreme shape. So I personally, Loma's a name but old. Dang, Chris says he embarrassed. It's so bad. I damn near cried when Earl lost. Frank, I want everyone in this chat, the 4.7K that we got here, I want everyone to understand Frank was devastated tonight. Like, he was hurt. He was devastated. In his heart, he felt that he lost fans tonight. He was reassured by a lot of media guys. He did not lose any fans. He gained more fans, if anything. And I think he showed, a valid effort. He was not fighting stupid, like, I'm going to come at you and fight you toe-to-toe. I think he used his intelligence, which had him ahead on the scorecards for a lot of people. So I see some people that are saying that, they were upset, when Earl lost, was heartbroken. So I know a lot of Frank Martin fans are going to be very devastated. His dad was hoping to get a Father's Day gift to win, Happy Father's Day to everyone out there. And, but just, reassure if you see Frank out, social media is going to probably put a lost comment post. And just reassure that, he did his thing today. He literally came, like Leonard said, he came on a professional scene when Gervonta won his first world title. So there's a lot of experience that he did not have. I know in the amateurs, late, he was able to beat Virgil Ortiz and compete with other guys. But this is a whole different ball game. And I commend Frank for, like I said, coming to the post-conference. Most guys that get knocked out, typically don't want to show their face, even just off of a loss. Just purely on a loss or defeat, they don't show up. But after a vicious knockout like that and show up, so I applaud Frank, and I definitely applaud Gervonta for showing out, right? He had a long layoff, a lot of stuff outside, personal stuff in boxing, but he came, he was dedicated. Now, real quick, some people mentioned that Tank had a shiner, right? Tank mentioned that he put his guard up. I don't know how true this is, but he put his guard up and he said that he blocked, and pretty much the punch with his glove is the reason why he had the little shiner. But Tank said that Frank had respectful power, and he just kind of broke him down. He just felt he was losing energy over time. So, but what do you guys think? I'm gonna look in the chat. I love your Afro-Latino hair. Yo, I appreciate that. I'm actually Black and Korean. Remind me of David Benavidez. Frank should fight Devin or Rolly next. I would love to see Frank and Devin. I think that would be a good comeback fight for both. Probably both need a tune-up fight, right? Because Devin took a lot of punishment and Frank clearly got knocked out. So, let those guys get one fight in between and, before they go into a big fight. Haney definitely got hurt by all the top fighters he fought. I guess. Lomachenko rocked him, which is, Linares rocked him, Ryan rocked him. I don't know how you guys feel about Kambosos, but he definitely did not get rocked by Kambosos. I rode with my dog Earl to NFL. You ain't the only one. Ryan Garcia is disqualified. He's a cheater and a disgrace to boxing. Yo, Ryan Garcia was here. He was having a great time. He was drinking a little bit. Just having a good time. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get. All right. Let me see.
I got my snakeskin boots on.
Hold on. All right. Yeah, we got about 4. This is the owner of FightHype right here, BT. So we got the
owner of FightHype. What up, FightHype? His name is FightHype. What's good?
All right, let's see.
That's right, baby.
All right, Blair. Like I said, I got about 4K people in here. So what do you think about that fight?
Are they seeing me right now?
Yeah, look right there.
I think Tank and Frank was a great fight that showed a little bit of adversity for Tank, and he pulled off the victory with yet another knockout. He's explosive. He's strong. He knows how to box. He's very smart when he gets in that ring, no matter how much brain damage and how stupid he is outside that ring.
So, earlier on, Frank seemed like he had the, fight in control. Some people say Tank was a slow starter. But what do you think the game plan was with Tank, and what do you think Frank's game plan was? Just being a boxer yourself, what did you see, what they were trying to do?
Well, Frank wanted to control the fight as much as possible with lateral movement, because obviously, as we start to see what happens when Tank has to pick up his feet, he can't actually punch, or he has to leap in with shots that you can see coming. So Tank had to do a couple things that were a little bit different than he's used to, which was stepping first and getting close enough to land big shots and trying to corner him with ring generalship. Excellent ring generalship. He cutting off the ring perfectly.
Frank's inexperience probably played a lot of factor in this. Do you feel that after something like that, he's going to get better after a loss against someone like that?
I mean, possibly. It wasn't his inexperience that lost the fight. It was the fact that when you have somebody that's so dangerous, there's a few elements that you need to beat somebody like that, and he had a couple, but one of the biggest deciding factors that you need to have something that's dangerous. You need to have a weapon. You could be the most agile creature and be very smart and have the ways of being able to outsmart your opponent, but when he can just battle tank run you over, that's a problem. So you have to have something that's dangerous enough for him not to want to do that. You know what I mean? You have to have calculative abilities of somebody like a Devin Haney and foot movement of a Lomachenko and punching power of a Rolly Romero. If you have all of those qualities, and then maybe a little bit of we call it creativity of a Blair Flair to pull off shots that you could probably never see coming, then yeah, you might be able to beat somebody like Gervonta.
Who would you like to see Tank fight next then? Because they say Lomachenko might be potentially the next opponent.
Yeah. Well, I would say that's a great fight to make. Tank he's doing a great job, and I don't really see too many people that can beat him. You know what I mean? No matter how many belts he don't have.
What do you think about the co-main? David moved up 175. He tried to fight someone who's former Olympian, former champion. Mm-hmm. How do you think he looked?
Early on into the fight, it starts to look pretty apparent that he was lighter, to say the least, that he was a lot lighter. And I can remember saying this to my friend Rodney, and was yo, man, it's when I'm watching him, it looks like a grown man fighting a really, really talented kid, and that's kind of how it played out. But the talented kid was just super talented. He kept coming back with big shots. Pop, 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 pop. The whole kit and caboodle even backs him up a little bit and showed his true brilliance. There's no reason that he can't dominate the division outside of the fact that he probably could grow a little bit more into the division and be a little bit stronger.
Last question on that is Canelo or the winner Arthur Bivol, personally? Would you rather have David go?
Canelo. From the People's Champion to Canelo Alvarez, get your bitch ass in the ring with Benavidez.
Oh shit.
Not now, but right now. Boxing gave you a whole lot. Boxing produced tons of wealth. And that fight is you giving back to boxing. Pass the torch if need be, or win the fight and solidify your legacy and get the hell out. People are tired of your ass. So let's just continue on with boxing. All right. That's what I see.
Now I gotta ask you, because you're knocking teeth out, congratulations for, beating Adrian Broner. Clearly showed your boxing ability, you and Justin Gambler, so great game plan. What's next?
Sky's the limits. We have Ryan Garcia that's talking a lot his language needs to be fixed with another missing tooth. We have Rolly Romero, excellent fighter that probably needs a tune-up, but then when he come back, Blair Flair's here. Two of the most exciting men in boxing. Why not make it happen? We got a lot of big fights that can happen. We have Manny Pacquiao. We're in negotiations. We're seeing how that goes about. Yeah, of course. Anything is possible with Blair Flair. And my legacy and my career is just a testament of how far God will take you if you just stay in faith.
Blair, I don't want to take too much time. I know that you came in here and showed a lot of love for all the fans of FightHype, 4,000 people we got in here who clearly was here watching live when, you being Adrian Broner. What's next?
What's next is the sky's the limits. Blair Flair is going out there to impress, and you guys can see me very, very soon whipping some more ass, because Blair Flair loves it when it's ass whooping time. Blair Flair loves talking shit, loves promoting, loves putting out big performances, and loves taking those big chances that will give you guys the opportunity to see greatness. A lot of people thought I would lose that fight, and then I win. A lot of people thought I would lose the last fight, and then I win. That's how it happens. And a lot of people, look, I'm the kind of fighter that will earn your woos. I'll take your boos and I'll earn your woos. So from boos to woos, Blair Flair will take on the world, one fan at a time. Woo!
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks for giving me the time. Congratulations.
It's Blair Flair, the most exciting man in boxing, the people's champion. And you can check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Blair Flair for more exciting content. Official BlairFlair.com. Woo! Nobody does it better, baby.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Real quick before I let you go, when I interviewed Broner he said you look like Blair Flair, like in the film. Well, I mean, I guess this is the winning side, right?
Man,
this is
the winning side is the side with the good hair. Sexy all the time and great with the ladies. That's what it's all about.
Awesome. Appreciate it, brother. Congratulations. Enjoy your time, man.
Thank you.
Oh, man, that was legendary. That was legendary, man. You never know what when you come on a FightHype Live, man. You get the people's champ coming in here, Blessing. One take wonder, blessing, live, no redos. So, what do you guys think, man? For everyone who just coming in or just still hanging around, Gervonta Davis, do you think that was his best performance? Do you think he had better wins? Do you think he had better opponents? Let me zoom up a little bit, man. I feel. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up with the chat, man. I'm gonna catch up with the chat. I'm gonna get you guys involved, all right? You guys are the reason why we're here, all right? We need you guys to be included, all right? They used to talk so much. Ryan be back in a few months. Oh, there's a lot of Ryan Garcia in here. A lot of Ryan Garcia talk. Ryan will put you in La La Land. What up, I am Danny? Every time you come in here, I see you, man. I gotta always show you love, man. Loyal, faithful supporter. Who else is in here, man? I think I've seen Alex Martinez. Shout out to Alex Martinez, my guy. Let's see, who else? Too Quick 20. Mons. Who else we got in here? Who else is cooking, man? Where you guys from? Where you guys watch the fight at? Let me know. Trainers aren't here. Stay off the ropes against Tank. R-Sturdy, you are 100% right. You better be a boxer. You better know how to move. You better be like a Shakur Stevenson. You gotta... Which I would love to see Shakur and Gervonta. So you're 100%. You can't be on the ropes. What a current promoter. Yo, what's up, man? Ryan was roided up. Rolly versus Cobbs next. You guys like that fight? Rolly was here. What's up, I Am Sports TV? What's up, my brother? Yo, real quick, BT, I know you're just listening. I Am Sports TV's in here. A long time ago, you remember when Caleb Plant had a hometown fight in Tennessee, and you got some footage. I Am Sports TV is the one that threw some of the footage from there. So shout out to I Am Sports, man. You're a contributor to FightHype. Always remember, always be grateful. I met him at the Deontay Wilder campsite back in the day. When I was out there. So shout out to you. He's still doing his thing. I think he's been heavily invested into this Ryan Devon stuff. So keep grinding out there, man. He got a YouTube channel himself. So I appreciate the contribution. What up, Chris Peterson? What up, NFL Osama? What's happening, Sports TV? What do you think about Blair versus Tank? I think that'd be interesting, all right? I think that would be a redemption fight, all right? Little bro goes after, him after big bro lost, right? Be a redemption fight. It'd be a redemption fight. I think Blair would take it. That's a lot of money. That's a lot
Hey,
of
Ron,
money.
quick question.
He spoke about moving, a lot of moving. So you need some of that creativity too to hit them off angles. So, no, they said this shit was so damn minute, bro. If
Ron,
Devin
can
had
you
power,
hear me?
he might be it, but man, unfortunately, fights we want to see won't happen in boxing. What fights do you guys want? It's simple, right? Canelo, David Benavidez, right? That's the fight that should happen next. Tank should be Shakur or Loma. I think Shakur, but Tank and Shakur would be my pick. Dallas, Texas. All right, that's respect. I know you probably was rooting for Frank and Earl. I could be wrong. Frank Narcolepsy Martin. Devin, no, he ain't stand a chance. He's just chatting. I mean, styles make fights, man. Styles make fights. I think Devin, if he fought more defensive versus the way he fought in the Ryan Garcia fight when he got buzzed, I think he can give Tank a lot of problems early on. But we all know Tank is a very creative, slow starter. Once he gets past that fourth round, and it's very similar to like Crawford or Floyd. And I'm not comparing Tank, saying that he's the same as them, because his legacy is still being built. But he comes from that same type of, I'll give up a couple early rounds to kind of pick up habits, mistakes. I trust in my conditioning. I've never seen Tank look exhausted or tired. And he kind of lets them kind of build their own coffin. So I think Devin's a person who has really good condition. He doesn't seem to get tired. And I think that with the right style, I'm not saying that Devin would beat Tank, especially at this stage, but you got to think styles make fights. So power doesn't necessarily is needed, but I do feel that to beat Tank, like Blair said, you need to have some respectable power. Because if Tank don't respect your power, I do believe that he's going to walk you down like how he did Frank. But if you do have power, like Rolly told me today, if you haven't seen it, we got a whole bunch of interviews on FightHype. Rolly had power, so Tank had to be a boxer. Ryan had power, bigger. He had a boxing. So if he doesn't respect your power, he's walking your ass down. And that's what I felt today. He walked Frank Martin down from the first bell rang to the knockout. He was on him. So Loma's next before he finished his career. Okay, that's fair. Mid-sitting boxing. Cruz will lose his next fight. That's a good fight. Nobody gets the footage and ask the right questions like Ron. Much continued success. I appreciate it. There's a lot of people that ask a lot of good questions, man. It's a collective group of people, So I appreciate, I like when everyone comes together and they're all asking the questions that we want. Sometimes we get criticized for not asking the tough questions, but you gotta remember they're human, right? So I'm not saying there's an art, they have to penetrate, but you have to be respectful, right? So that's what we try our best to do, but while asking the tough questions and things like that. So, but so do you, man. You out there, you be grinding too. Cruz will lose his next fight. Riot, that's a tough fight. Riot looked like a beast in that Chris Colbert fight. We know De Los Santos cracked, so Pitbull needs to get in the mix. Teofimo beats Tank. Yo, real quick, I didn't get to watch the fight. I said it a while ago that Paro would give Matias problems. And I personally also believe that Teo would have beat Matias if they fought. I know that people will criticize Teofimo Lopez about having certain performance and things like that, but style matchup, a fighter coming to you, that's food for Teo, right? His fights where he's trying to cut off the ring, he didn't really look good against Sandor Martin and Jermaine Ortiz. But a person like Josh Taylor came at him, It was food. So Matias and my boy, I need to cook my boy Kevin, because I was telling his ass about this Matias shit. I was telling him he was gonna go out to Puerto Rico, man. I was telling him all week, man, Matias ain't that guy, man. I said, if you lost before, you'll lose again. And that's not true. That's not true. These people lose, and but what I meant is I was here, I think it was with Ben Thompson, the owner of FightHype, Wilder Fury 2, Matias lost on that card. So, and I'm seeing him lose to a guy, no offense, a guy that I didn't really know, it was one of those type of fights. And it was a cross-promotion fight. So, but Matias did do a rematch and later destroy him, but I was not impressed, man. I was just not impressed. So, Liam Paro, that boy was sparring with Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? Knocked out Montana Love and made it look easy. So Australia, man, Australia always every year got a dude that comes in the picture. It's Cambosos, Ebony Bridges, it's Tim Zhu, you know what I mean? It's Paro this time, man. So shout out to my boy Noonan. I know he out there like, let's go. So let's see, what else we got in here? Tio Lopez would get the W, right? It's hindsight now, right? Hindsight, I really want to see Ryan versus Tio. Absolutely. That'd be a great fight. Devin is a weight bully. He's big. He's definitely big for the weight. I agree. Everyone will be walking Devin down. Everyone always walks Devin down, right? That's why I think in the Ryan Garcia fight, and he did in the Linares fight too, he went forward, but that's why I was like, I didn't think that was a great game plan for Devin to go after Ryan. Not saying that he didn't have the technical abilities to compete, but, it's a dangerous game to go after a puncher, and he paid the price. So, but I don't think everyone will walk down Devin. I mean, I think everyone does try to walk down Devin. I just think he boxes really well. I think he fought Ryan really bad. Who's ready for the new Undisputed game? That looks pretty cool. I did an alpha test for that. I'm shocked that Matias lost, but not really, just didn't do my research on Paro. It's all good, you know what I mean? It was kind of a hardcore boxing fan fight, right? I've seen Paro, out here in Vegas. Paro is he's a good fighter. I just don't think his name rings bells. That's all. Matias, who got the boogeyman-esque, I killed the guy. And no shade of Matchroom. I'm not gonna be saying like Matchroom don't put on good fights. They do great fights, but they call them rematch room, right? And maybe that's just them just trying to make the best fights for the fans. But as a promoter, as a promotion company, they probably have the most upsets, right? The most champions that just randomly lose, right? Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe Top Rank, PBC. I got to do my research. Maybe I have a little bias on the perspective, but I've always seen guys when they go work with Matchroom typically take a fight, and maybe it might be because, and it's no shade to them, they're very new compared to like Top Rank, right? And TGB's been around for, Tom Brown been around for a long time, so their matchmaking palette of how to get fights together, they're just really polished. I think Matchroom has a really young team, and I think that's probably why there's a lot of upsets on Matchroom cards. So no shade. They put on great fights, you know what I mean? But I think a little bit today when Paro and Matias, and Paro is a Matchroom fighter, so it's not like it wasn't an in-house fight, but if you were trying to build that Puerto Rican superstar, I personally wouldn't put Paro as a fight. But what do you guys think should be Matias' next fight? Should be Regis Prograis? Should Prograis fight Paro? He got power too, even though it wasn't high on Josh. He obliterated him. Yeah. I mean, there's some stuff behind the scenes. I feel like he might have suffered some injuries throughout that Jack Catterall stuff. But I'm not gonna discredit anything. Tio became a lineal champion, arguably beat the undisputed. Well, he did. He just didn't have the titles. Undefeated, lineal, former undisputed, stripped because of sanctioning bodies, mandatories. But yeah, Tio's the man that beat the man. He did it twice in 2 different divisions. So first boxing video game in 10 years. Yeah, people are like Tank just out there swinging with his eyes closed. I hope no one thinks that. Anyone who thinks Tank is just out there swinging with his eyes closed is absolutely insane. Absolutely, like, I know that typically a power puncher would take the chances to throw to try to get a knockout. So, but Tank is slick, man. You're seeing Tank slowly unravel his different type of techniques. And you know what's unfortunate? And it's not a critique on Tank. It's just I still have not seen a fight with Tank where you get to show his true boxing ability. All right, and I'm saying like he's boxed Pitbull, he's boxed Ryan, he's boxed Rolly, but I feel like when he can fight someone who can match his feints and his twitch and his timing, like a Shakur Stevenson, I think that's when you get to see him unravel more creative attempts to go for those heavy punches, which won't be wide. But if he fights a defensive slick guy like Shakur, some of those creative, accurate punches will be looking wide. But the thing about Tank's power is not just his God-gifted power, it's his accuracy. Look at all his knockouts. He landed Frank clean one shot, like not a bunch of shots to kind of give, it was just flush. So I think Gervonta's accuracy is pinpoint, and that is it contributes to his power. So I don't think he's wide. I don't think he throws wide at all. So I agree with you there, and I haven't seen anyone say that in here. Tank, my dude, my favorite boxer, I really love. Loma, don't want to see him get knocked out by Tank. It's probably gonna happen. You know, no shade to Lomachenko, right? But it's probably gonna happen. And I'll eat crow. You know, it wouldn't be the first Ukrainian fighter I ate crow. You know, Usyk is a bad boy. You know what I mean? So I'm with it. But I just think Tank is entering his prime. He's had the big stage experience. He's confident. He's happy, right? All week he was happy as hell. Before, you know, minus the grand arrival, but he was happy all week. And it just shows a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. He's just so happy to get in the ring. And I don't know. Lomachenko in that Kambosos fight dominated, but some rounds was a little concerning. The guy who when Kambosos was putting a little pressure on him, you know what I mean? He was a little uncomfortable. He didn't like some of them body shots. So I got Tank. Tank. I think there was a clip I hear online all the time, Tank over everybody. Tank's beating Lomachenko. The Shakur Stevenson fight is the must fight. That is the Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford for me. I think that is the must. What happened? We don't know. You know, it's boxing politics. But as a fight fan, I think Tank and Shakur is the must fight that has to be made. Just like Terrence and Spence, like Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather, which is different. That was a whole other beast. I think Mayweather and Pacquiao falls into the category of like the Alis and Fraziers, and like those are like very. But I don't want to disrespect Tank and Shakur. It's just we got to see. We gotta, like they say, marinate. And if they continue to dominate multiple different weight classes and clean out everybody, then it's going to be one of those type of fights. So, but it's just not there yet. Bully lost to that old man. Damn, man. I mean, you know who definitely lost to the old man? Oleksandr Davis, man. There's coffee in here. I should get some water. Bro, the way he got slept had me on the floor where he thought he was going. Yeah, Wilder went outside. Yo, guy, he was in here, but I think he went out. My boy Lonnie B was in here, actually. I needed him to, I joked on him, but I needed him so we can talk about David Benavidez not losing to Oleksandr. I'm gonna get him. Yeah, but Shakur, will he run or fight toe-to-toe? I think he will use his intelligence. You know, I think he'll do a little bit of both. Alex Martinez, I think when you fight Tank, you have to have a little bit of respect, so he doesn't just try to run you over. But also, you can't be stupid to fight and pop like toe-to-toe all night because Tank has power. So I think you'll just see Shakur when he has to fight in the pockets because, you know, Tank trying to cut him off, and you're going to see. And then he's going to use his legs. He's going to use his IQ. He's going to use his defense, and he's going to try to catch Tank slipping. So that's a fight. There's going to be so many feints and so many little. Shakur and Tank need to happen. That's the fight. If there's a fight that I want to promote for the next couple years, it got to be Tank and Shakur. Obviously, David and Canelo's already been built, and Tank and Shakur has been built, but it's Canelo and David is built. Like it's built at another like level. So Shakur and Tank. This is probably the fight that I really want to build the most in boxing. All right? Does that make sense? Is there a fight that's better than Tank and Shakur that needs to be built? All right? Because Canelo's asking for $200 million for David, so that fight's built. Heavyweight's been pretty much cleared out. Arthur and Bivol is going to end up fighting. 140. Yeah. Devin and T already has their little rivalry. Yeah, Tank and Shakur, man. Multi-division, you know. I agree. It would be technical. Absolutely. Tank don't have much room to move up in weight. He move up too much, he will get embarrassed. He's already small. I don't know. I mean, you've heard Sean Porter talk about how when he sparred him, getting ready for Terrence Crawford. You know, he didn't sound like Sean Porter had a great time in there. You know, I think it's always depends on what the divisions look like, right? So 140, can Tank go to 140 and fight T.O. and Devin? Yeah, I can see that. 147 with John Ennis there, I don't see that. But other than that, I mean, he did beat a guy who's at 147 now, but yeah, those weights are a little big for Tank. I can see. Money and ass whooping. Man, I want to see Shakur and Devin first. They got to earn that Tank fight. Okay, I see what you're saying. But at the same time, though, right? And I understand what you're saying. They earned the Tank fight. But what has Frank Martin done to earn a Tank fight? You get what I'm saying? And it's no disrespect to Frank Martin, but it's like, my man ain't even won a world championship. You know, Devin's former undisputed 2 division, right? Shakur Stevenson, multi-division, right? I don't know what more than Frank Martin has done besides sign with the right business move, make the right decisions to lead to this fight. So when it says the deserve, I think Shakur and Tank, Devin and Shakur are deserving of it. But I understand that on Tank's side is that I'd rather have you guys fight for each other, right? So. But Devin and Shakur first, a lot of people see that, you know. And you know what? I'm not opposed to that either. Right? I would love to see Devin versus Shakur because I think Devin had fought bigger profile fighters than Shakur. So I do think that Shakur does need to build a little bit more when it comes to business, right? But that also comes with the opportunities. He just hasn't had the opportunities. But is that his fault? But is it his fault at the same time that they don't want to fight him because his marketability hasn't reached like a Ryan Garcia? So boxing's tough, man. It's a business first, then a sport. So Tank wants to protect his O. I don't think he wants to protect his O. I think at a certain point when you reach a part of your career where you can fight an opponent and you don't have to pay them a buttload of money, because you know Frank got his biggest payday, but you know when you have those big mega fights, you have to think. You have to negotiate and split that pie and cut with somebody else. So if Tank's able to fight with other guys that eat majority of the lion's share, it's a better business move, right? And it's not the fact that Tank is scared of Shakur and Devin. I don't think that at all. But I think that he has advisors right now that are really smart. And I think that they're moving him in a way where eventually at a point that when he does fight Shakur and Devin, financially, and, you know, of course, skill-wise, he's prepared. Tank's the older fighter. So, like, he can't age Devin and Shakur out. He can't age those guys out. He's technically the one that's aging out, right? So, by all means, just like Floyd, when Floyd fought Pacquiao, everyone said he was aging Pacquiao out. No, he was the Asian fighter. He was the older, significant older fighter. So, and, you know, they're like, it's biased, you know, but no, he was the older fighter. So, that whole protecting his O, I don't think so. I think he's ready to rumble. He's mentioned Shakur, he's mentioned Loma. I think this run is going to be the run where Tank is going to start fighting the names that he's been criticizing for not fighting. So, but Frank Martin was a cool fight. It was a good, cool fight, and he's on to bigger and better things. Tank is 5'5", is that true? It's pretty short. I'll say that. I'm not the biggest guy on planet Earth, but he's pretty short. So, which adds to the reason why he can't just jump to crazy amount of weight classes. And the same praise that Lomachenko gets, which I praise him too. He's fighting these big guys. I know Loma don't fight with rehydration clauses, but he's fighting these bigger guys and all that. So is Tank. Tank is moving up, multiple weight classes, fighting bigger guys. And I know people said Frank Martin looked terrible at the weigh-in. He said that was not an excuse. That was not an excuse. So, Shakur tweet too much. It's his fault. I don't know, man. What I don't know. What you think his tweeting has turned people off of him? Is what you're trying to apply? Shakur would and could beat Tank. I think Shakur is his closest. Like, not a dude that's like 3 times his size. Not like a welterweight, but like his contemporary. I think Shakur is his nemesis. You can't say Boots not ready when he been on it with Bud. I think Boots is ready, skill-wise, to be there for everybody. What is this? The full Gervonta Davis versus Devin Haney sparring war, 6 rounds, doghouse. Hold on. You ain't about to drop that. You about to drop that? You about to drop that? Hold on. Yo. Hold on, fuck that. Wait, how many? We need like an interaction. Hold on, what's the likes? We gotta make sure this is good. Do you feel the this is the time? You think they've been rocking with FightHype, the loyal 3,000 people who didn't leave, the 3,000 that stayed. You know what I mean? Like they're deserving. Do you guys want to see the full Gervonta Davis versus Devin? It's the full. You're dropping the full? Guys, the full Devin Haney. Well, I got to say Gervonta. Full Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney sparring doghouse rule will be dropping on FightHype in its entirety. No chopped up clips. No bits and pieces. Oh, okay. There's a little here and there, but it's enough. It's enough to kind of okay. All right. I don't know if the chat realized what I'm saying. Chat. Oh, go ahead. You got the.
Can you hear me?
Oh no, I can't hear you. Hold on. No, I gotta put my headphones. Sorry. All right. Let me make sure. Bluetooth. I think my Bluetooth thing. AirPods connected. Let me go here. Settings. Where are my settings? Zoom settings. Audio. Okay, there we go. Where's my Bluetooth? I can just shut up and you can just talk. If that's what you want to do. I'll just shut up. So, let me make sure
I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, bear with me. Fuck it. I'll just MacBook. Say something?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you playing off the laptop though.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to tell you, just in between rounds is cut out. That's it.
Okay, just in between the rounds?
Just because there's a lot of jawing going on, and I didn't want, any extraneous conversations being picked up.
Okay. All right.
But all 6 rounds, from beginning of the round to the end of the round, bing, 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 18 minutes, doghouse rules. I'm about to drop it right now. I'm just letting it finish checking so it can pop up with better quality.
All right.
That's it. I'm out.
So my understanding is the 6 complete rounds, all non-chopped up, the rounds. Oh, chat. Bro, chill, let them cook. Hold on. Drop it. Chicken 10 Game says drop it. Oh, man. I got Devin losing in sparring too. Yeah, man, what, this is 6 rounds, bro. Sparring don't mean shit. Guys, do you guys not understand? We're gonna get the sparring footage.
But we're done though, right?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay,
I mean,
just making sure.
do you need the full like HD like presser and stuff?
For what?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I mean, maybe for highlights.
Okay.
Maybe for highlights. Yeah, maybe for highlights, but I probably. I mean, if you want to make a highlights video, like you don't have to send me the footage. You can. I mean, you don't have to do it right now, but
Yeah.
we'll probably just save the highlights video for tomorrow morning. And just drop it. Like I'll probably just drop it when I wake up. So if you just want to like maybe clip some of Tank's highlights from the post fight and some of Frank Martin's highlights from the post fight.
Okay.
And then I'll title it, highlights Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin post fight press conference, and I'll drop it at like 9 or 10 in the morning.
All right.
That's it. That's it. You can do that later. And I'm gonna drop. I just didn't want any more reactions or anything coming in because I'm about to drop this. And
Yo, we done. Bombshell. The bombshell. The bombshell. Look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't seen it. So I'm gonna be watching it for the first time too. Like, should it be on the live? Is there a way we can?
I watched it a few days ago.
Actually, I could put my live on. I think I could screen share. Yeah. I think I could.
I could play it on the live. I actually was playing a little bit of it. I was playing a little bit of it. Look, here it is. Oh, well, you can't see it. You can't see it, but you can't see it in the Zoom. But
I appreciate two facts ready. I see you.
But it's going to be small if I play it in the live.
But hold on. Let me.
I can play it in the live.
Yeah. Let me see.
Fuck it. It's published.
Fuck it.
It's up.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's up. Boom.
My God. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I could play it in the live, but you can't watch. Like you'll have to pull up the live on your phone and watch it in there. And then even when you watch it in there, it's going to be a very small screen. So you might just want to pull it up on FightHype and just watch it off your phone.
But I can't pull it up on right here.
Huh?
It says host disabled participant screen share.
Oh, do you want to screen share it?
I mean, we got the 3K in here, man. They gotta be the first one to watch it in real time, right? We gotta react to it.
Hold on.
Or no? I mean, now should they go over?
I don't know. Do we want them to watch it on the live? Maybe they should just go to the video.
Is this where we end the live then? Or we?
Yeah, maybe they should just go to the video and watch it.
I think so. Dang, well, it's dropped, y'all. Oh no! What have you done?
Who's there?
Man. We lie, yo. Yeah, screen share. I mean, it's there, man. It's 19 minutes, man. 19 minutes in its glory.
Just give him here. Let me see.
Give him the first round.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let me see if I can.
That's what. Can we do that?
Yeah, let me see if I can screen share it with you. Or let me see if I can turn.
Yeah, okay, yo, some of they like, yo, we live, man. We in here. All right, partial, and then the you gotta watch the rest. Partial, right?
Yeah, how do we? I'm trying to.
Dropped on what? It's on dropped on FightHype.
Here we go. Allow participants to share. No. I don't want that.
On FightHype.
Share screen. Here we go. 1 second.
It's dropped on FightHype. Yeah, so they said where is that? You know, the infamous, the one and only.
Who can share? Host only. Who can start sharing when someone else is sharing? I think you can share now.
We'll go to the vid.
I think you can share now, but I don't know.
They said we gonna watch it again anyways. Oh, it's got replay value, huh?
Can you share your screen?
You said what?
Can you share your screen now?
Hold on. All right. Hold on. All right, let me see. Share screen. Oh, right there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you get the audio too?
You can.
No. All right. Oh my lordy.
It's going to be choppy and slow, though.
It's a little choppy.
Yeah, take it off. It's going to be choppy and slow.
Not even doing it justice. Okay, it's choppy. Yeah, it ain't. It's choppy, man.
It's choppy. We don't even want to do y'all like that.
It is 19 minutes. It's choppy, man. I can't even do it on my computer.
Yeah, if you were home, it would be seamless. It would be flawless.
It would.
And don't get me wrong, like I can start it on my end. It's just the problem is that you won't be able to watch it the same time that they are watching it. I mean, you can sync it up a little bit.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, my supercomputer at home, it's jacked. Like multi-screens, top of the line, graphics card, all that shit. I'm on my MacBook, which is a good one. This is an M1. It's a solid one. It is on FightHype.
Here, Ron, on the count of 3, I'm gonna tell you you can start. You can start your
on my phone.
Start yours, and I'll start it on the live, and then I'll stop it after the first round. Does that work?
Yep. I'm ready.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
Give me the countdown.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Give me that 3-second countdown.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. My microphone is just tripping. You can hear me okay, though?
Yeah.
Okay, on the count of 3, I'm going to start it. You ready?
Yep.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Some body shots. Oh shit! Oh, you can't caught sleeping, man. You can't be out here sleeping. Oh, this looks like some good work, man. Ooh, it's that range I was saying, man. You put some good range. Motherfuckers are quick. Ooh, good right hand, man. Okay. This ain't no Frank Martin. Just don't look like that Frank Martin work. Good stab jabs. Oh shit. I see AB in the back. Boy, man, this is a legendary night, right? Should have made that watermark thicker, man. Should have thickened that bitch. Make that shit white in the middle.
I thought about it, but I can still see
he's
it.
Going after him.
So
He's going after him. Hey, yo, that first round, man. Good work. That's what we ended, right? Good teaser, right?
that's it. Go watch the actual video.
I mean, that's when we have the mic drop then, right? Or you guys want to still kick it and show a little bit?
Yeah, it's up to you.
I mean, if I was a boxing fan, I ain't gonna lie, I'll leave my curly ass hair and go watch that shit. Let me see how many real boxing fans came. Because, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I would have dipped my ass out seeing that shit. Okay, 2.7. Got to watch this. Tank has more ways to be Shakur. So you were teasing them this whole time.
A little bit.
So
But I was legit. I was asking them if I should post it. Like, you know, I don't want to be the bad guy. You get some content like this, and it's like, all right, am I obligated to share it to the world, or do I just hold on to it to myself? Yeah. So it was like 70% was like drop it, and the other 30 were like, no, don't post it.
You're a nice guy. You're a very nice guy. This is one of the biggest. This is a Father's Day gift to me.
Father's Day.
Right?
Father's Day. I should have said Happy Father's Day.
That's what I'm saying. Happy Father's Day to everyone there, man. Happy Father's Day. What's the chat saying? What do they think about the first round? Tank is a full package boxer. Send the link. Should we post a link in the chat?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. I can. I can do it too. It's not. Let me. I can do it too. I got it.
Okay. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Damn, Mr. Plus 300 said this clown Mickey Bay's been lying about this all these years. I mean, look, you make your own interpretation, what you see. And there's no more he say, she said. Hey, yo, Kev, come over here. Come say what all these people before they leave the chat. Because you know why they're going to leave the chat, right?
Why's that?
Best full Gervonta Davis sparring war.
Oh, for real? When that got put up?
12 minutes ago, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. Jesus Christ. This is how we going? This is how we doing it? This is how we do? We just busting shit out.
Well, BT said, you know, the boxing world will like to know should they see it or not? And he was given this beautiful footage. Does he share it?
Given. I love it.
You know?
No. I secured. It was not given. It was secured.
Okay.
Wow. Fight Hype doing Fight Hype shit that only Fight Hype can do. I love it.
Only Ben Thompson.
Facts.
Right?
Facts. That is crazy. Man, you're not going to get that anywhere else. Yeah, definitely not going to get that anywhere else.
Yo, while everyone's running over to watch it, the people who are still here, Kev was here. Give your thoughts real quick on the. This is my partner in crime. He's been covering fight all week. Kevin Garcia.
Yes, sir.
You know, running around.
Yes, sir.
Beating each other up and yelling, "Go over there, man!"
Man, just doing our best to get y'all the best content for sure. Look at Ben laughing.
What do you think about this fight? You know, you didn't get a chance to kind of let the world know how you feel about Gervonta Davis while this sparring tape's being dropped.
Man, I think Gervonta did what Gervonta does, right? He did the math, and then he closed the gap, and then he put somebody to sleep. Very, very Gervonta-like, obviously. And I think Frank was very honest because I asked him afterwards, did he think experience played a part? And he said yes. And I think it showed. You know, Gervonta's a special kind of fighter. He's been doing this a long time since he was a kid, and it showed in the ring tonight, you know? And there's always talk about the kind of opponents he fights. You know, he only fights Spanish fighters or Mexican fighters. Well, he fought an African-American fighter, and he did his thing. But, you know, everybody wants to see him fight Devin Haney, you know, Shakur Stevenson. So there's a lot of fights out there for him, and I'm interested to see them go down and see what those outcomes are like, and if he can do the same thing. Because he did what he always does, right? He took his time. He went out there going crazy, and he got clipped a few times. But he put Frank out. So, yeah.
What do you think of how David looked at 175?
You know what? I mean, look, maybe I'm playing devil's advocate here. I was not impressed, but that could be because Gvozdyk was just, a thoroughbred, the type of fighter who could withstand a lot, which he showed. He was definitely putting a pause on him, right? It wasn't like he was having a hard time connecting, but he couldn't put him out. And that's interesting because you look at the other guys at 175, and it makes you wonder, how would he do against a guy like Bivol, who could really box and move around? And, you know, how would he do against a better BF, who is a come forward and, you know, close the gap and put your lights out type of fighter? It's very interesting to think about David fighting against those people, but I think it only increases anticipation. And hopefully we get to see those fights in the near future, and then we'll see. I think David still has, which he said on the dais, he said, the fight told him that he still has work to do, right? And I think that's what it is. He's got work to do. And it'd be interesting to see what kind of work he goes and puts in, and then what kind of fight we get out of that when he gets in there with some of those guys.
So a couple people, Two Facts Race said, "What up, Kevin G?" You know, he's obviously a fan of some of the interviews.
Cato says he never got clipped. He had a shine at Cato, so I don't know. I mean, you don't get that shit by like not getting hit. So he definitely got touched. We'll say touched. Maybe clipped is not a good word then. But Frank connected. You know, that was evident on Tank's face, but it didn't stop him.
Maybe it landed a solid shot. I guess clip is like.
Yeah, I understand why he would say that. Yeah, maybe he didn't get clipped. You're absolutely right, Cato. He didn't get clipped. Frank connected, but it didn't stop the Tank game plan, right? It kept going forward. He did what he wanted to do.
Yeah, you know, Frank did, you know, some solid here and there earlier on.
Yeah,
but finger licking. Tank was,
barbecue chicken. Oh man,
not today, boy. You gonna get this knocked out? What round I said? 6-7 down. I'm coming for that. You know?
Yo, facts. The way that he was stepping in like the 7th round, I knew it was over. He was just so calm in the pocket, just stalking him, just coming real easy and just waiting for that shot, and he landed it. Put his lights out.
Bro, and I got a lot of love for Frank. You know, I covered him. He's a cool guy and stuff. And this is me just being a fan of the sport, right? Could have been anybody, right? The way that Frank just got hit and went down, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, that shit was like lifeless. Like, fuck, dude. Like,
yo, so
that was bad.
Yeah, you're right. I was in my seat, and I promise you, as soon as I saw his back touch the canvas, I just fucking left. I was like, there's nothing to wait for. This is over. He's not getting up. And sure enough, it was done. Yeah.
You know what I like about Tank? And it's not about being boxing, who I think is better, this and that. When you think about boxing, right? what do you want to be? You want to be entertained, right?
Yep.
You buy pay-per-view, you spend hard-earned money, you go somewhere, you work all day, all week, had a bad day, your girl, whatever, life, and all you want to do is just turn on the fucking tube and watch someone get their head knocked off, right? Typically, the casual fan. You get your boxing peers, you want to see excellent boxing, a high chest, match, but 99% of people want to see a knockout, hence why they like the heavyweights. What Tank at least always deliver, regardless of what you feel, is an exciting performance, a 99% chance. You're not just going to get a knockout. You're going to want to know.
Yeah, you're getting a memorable one. He doesn't disappoint. He doesn't disappoint. Yeah, he hasn't yet. So, yeah, no, it was great. It was great. It was a good night for boxing.
Would you say Tank is must-watch TV, regardless of
well, no, I would say, Ben, we good to curse, right? We're not going to, abso-fucking-lutely. Facts. You can't, can't miss TV. You cannot miss him at all.
Hate him, love him, regardless, you gotta watch him. And so
I'm gonna give you this moment. I'm gonna give my man Ron this moment right now.
Oh shit!
Here we go.
I was talking about this a little bit, so I'm glad I saw you present. I don't wanna.
Nah, look, I can eat crow. Damn, bro, Matias took a L.
Hey, aren't you happy in Vegas and I'm in Puerto Rico, man?
Yo, I am. So all week, I'm like, yeah, bad one. I'm like, damn, bro, don't get me wrong. This is the place to be in terms of viewership and what we do and delivering good content. But, I'm the Puerto Rican kid, KG. That's what I go by. I'm Puerto Rican. I wanted to be on the island. Nah, I'm happy I wasn't on the island. This would have not been a good night. There's no good feelings. Matias, I love you. I say this with a full heart. I'm still a fan, but exposed, blueprint laid out. It changes my whole thought process. And I don't want to be, I'm in the moment, right? I'm in the moment, and you got to understand that, right? It's very reactionary, but it's also very honest. It changes a lot about how I see any potential fights with him I'll say it. I thought the only guy who could beat him at 140 was Tio. Well, that's not true anymore in my mind, and I think in a lot of people's minds. So it sucks, yeah. But listen, and a lot of people lost tonight, right?
A lot of people lost, man.
Yeah. Did we talk about Gary?
I've talked about Gary, Gary, I don't know what the hell happened there, boy. I mean,
talk about Puello, right? Damn. A lot better than I even thought. I think a lot of people thought. He showed out. Shout out to the Dominican fans. Y'all got one. Puello seems like he's a good, solid fighter, and we'll see how good he can really be. He's an interim champ at 140. Who knows? He can fight Devin next. Who knows? What do you think about Devin in that fight? Puello. That seems interesting.
Devin.
Yeah, Devin still?
Mm-hmm. See, this is my thing about Devin, right? And I'm not making no excuses. I thought Devin fought a game plan that was bad. A terrible game plan. Which, regardless if Ryan was alleged on PEDs or not, right? The 3-point pound, all that stuff, yeah, it does stack. But when you really are a boxing fan, right? And you just I'm in the defense of Devin on the whole, the supplements and all that shit, container something. Man, that motherfucker opened up a container, sent that shit. I don't know what the fuck, but Ryan failed his drug test. It's cool. It's whatever. A lot of fighters do, but we specifically talking about fight strategy, right? Because a lot of fighters, De La Hoya fought Fernando Vargas, and Fernando Vargas failed a drug test, and De La Hoya clearly won that fight.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that those things don't play a factor, right? Because Ryan technically failed 4 tests, right? But if the Devin Haney that I knew and watched in that fight didn't show up the way that I expected, a slick defensive fighter who can move and maneuver, he went after him. So the game plan was terrible. But if Devin fights like Devin, he beats Puello.
Yeah. No, look, I think it's an interesting fight. Again, it's all in the moment. We just seen Puello fight, but I think his ability to counterpunch, his ability to take a shot, his movement, he was impressive, man. He's impressive.
Absolutely.
I'm interested in seeing him fight one of those guys at 140 now, for sure.
And what's interesting is Gary Russell had a 100% knockout ratio. In the first fight that he goes the distance, he loses.
I literally hit my mind as soon as that happened. I was like, man, it's crazy how you can go 17-0, 17 KOs, and your first loss is the first time you get that first time you don't get a KO and it ends up in a decision loss. But I'm proud of the judges for doing the right thing and choosing the appropriate winner because Gary lost, Gary lost. And it changes his whole trajectory too. He was just talking about fighting Subriel. I just interviewed him the other day. It was like both of those guys, maybe they need to fight each other and determine how their careers move forward from there. That'd be interesting. Gary versus Subriel, right? Comeback fights for both. I don't know, but yeah, that's a tough loss, man. That's a tough, but a lot of inactivity. When's the last time Gary fought?
He fought, I think, Bartholomew.
How long ago was that,
in
though?
New York. I think a year ago.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the longest layoff, but still, maybe the inactivity got to him. I don't know. I did not see that coming.
I don't know. Tank was off for about a year. He sparked the hell out of Frank Martin.
Yeah, Tank is what you call special, though. And I guess we thought Gary could be, but
Floyd had a year off, and he fought Miguel Cotto. I know it's
come
Floyd.
on. We can't put.
No, the only reason I say it is because people always,
Yeah. But some of those guys you mentioned in our special, proven to be special fighters.
Oh damn! Some people in the chat saying Devin washed Tank in the sparring. Oh shit! Damn! I didn't even watch all of it. Just so everyone knows, you guys are watching it. Bro,
I cannot wait to watch that.
Bro, he lost that fight in the first 30 seconds of the fight with the first punch. Facts. Is your name 2 Facts ready? I agree with you. Like, if you go watch the live, I'm like, oh, shit.
Damn.
Oh, shit. But you know what? The reason why I can't say he lost the fight in the first 30 seconds, because there was a moment in time where Ryan was tired, sluggish, going backwards, huffing and puffing. I'm not going to sit and make excuses, right? He lost the fight. That's my whole point. I felt that there was moments throughout the fight that if he properly fought intelligently, a.k.a. the Devin Haney way, not I'm going to come and try and knock out Ryan Garcia, I think he would have had a better performance.
Absolutely.
So it's not that the problem started in the first 30 seconds where he needed to I need to get this back. So technically, yeah, but if he was poised and just understand fuck it, it's boxing, you get hit and shit, right? Tank, this is where I give Tank a lot of credit, right? Tank's been hit by Rolly.
Yep.
He's been hit by Ryan.
Yep.
He's been hit by Mario Barrios.
By Frank today. Kept his cool, his composure, his game plan.
And never fucking
Yeah, he just kept the Tank plan in place.
He just kept it cool, calm, collected.
Facts.
So that's the level of what I'm saying. It's like when you fight on the big stage, and you get punched in front of the whole world, what do you do?
Yeah.
I don't think Devin did.
No.
He does best in the gym sparring, because I've seen him spar many times. His other fights, what do you do? That's find out. Tank showed that level of composure.
Yep.
And I don't know if Shakur's ever been rocked, so I can't really speak on Shakur.
I can't even think of a time, honestly.
So I'll put that same situation with Shakur. The first time Shakur get rocked, what's he gonna do, right? It's always different. It's always different,
Yeah, no, it was interesting. Like everything you said, I'd just be repeating and becoming a bit repetitive. So I'll save it, but I'll just say, I never seen Devin step like he did against Ryan. Never seen him step to nobody like that, especially that early in the fight.
A little bit of Linares.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying early in the fight?
That early in the fight, though? Like, he was taking it to him in round 3, not the Devin Haney that we know at his best, right?
Boy, he was trying to get that give, but Ryan was in Devin's head, Weedy says.
Oh, yeah, definitely was. What was their name? Weedy, you said?
Weedy, yeah.
Yeah, Weedy, you are absolutely right. He had a rent-free space, okay? He had the first months off. He didn't pay no rent for that first month. He was just chilling there. It was crazy. Crazy.
CW asked,
Craig Williams, that's my boy. What Craig want to know?
He said at FightHype, so I don't know if that's the BT, but he says, are any of those guys you named elite fighters? So, I don't know, maybe we were talking. I don't think so because we're still in the moment, right? I think the people you...
What guys?
I think when we were talking about Tank, Devin, Shakur, all of them.
Are any of them elite? No, I don't think not yet. Yeah. They got room to grow. They're young.
A person, and this, I'm a little biased in this, but a person who I feel like is elite, right? Or like Canelo, right? Canelo has proven his eliteness.
Yeah.
Crawford coming off the, he's entered clearly. Like it just
question.
Never had the opportunity with the big name. Spence allowed him to transcend to the casuals, elite. But I think Canelo's elite. Probably Usyk is elite.
Anyway.
I think Inoue falls into that. But
I think Tank is on a bubble of being elite. He's on a bubble, but he needs...
They all need to fight each other.
Exactly.
They haven't, Crawford went through his era of guys, practically. Usyk went through his era and went up and cleaned someone else's era up. That was supposed to be Tyson Fury and Joshua and Wilder's era. He cleaned their era up. So that's elite. Like, technically, Crawford cleaned his era, went up, cleaned his, and now he's trying to go up more. That's technically elite, right? And I get it, the undisputed shit comes together and plays in people's mind, but really, if you think elite is fighting everybody that everyone wants to see you fight. No belts on the line or not. Like, Floyd was never undisputed, but he fought everybody and more, and more. You know, that's like De La Hoya fought everybody and more, and more. Bernard Hopkins fought everybody and more, and more. Felix Trinidad fought everyone and more. And even you lose some of those things, you know, but like being elite, it's like, it's so hard to throw that word because before I even covered boxing, the fighters that I was watching were elites. And I started covering boxing. I'm just no shade. It's just time, right? Maybe 5 more years from now, then I can start calling a lot of these guys elites. But I'm not in the elite stages of their career. And so I think in 5 years when they're, I'm seeing Shakur Tank 2 and Devin, Ryan 2 and all that shit's coming, then we can start now saying elites maybe because someone will get the better of somebody. A lot of those guys. So the one who has kind of the better resume of all of them will be the more elite fighter.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 140, there's so many matches that you can make and so many matches that we have yet to even see. So it's interesting.
Damn, my boy Jeremiah is spamming the hell out of that shit, man. Yo, can you say something positive like Happy Father's Day, man?
What Jeremiah talking about?
He just said, are y'all gay?
Oh, my.
What?
Oh, my.
Yo, Happy Father's Day, man. I got an 8-month-old.
Yeah, Happy Father's Day to you, to Ben. I got 2 dogs. That's all I got.
Yeah,
but
you
whatever.
the next one, man. I see what you got over there.
You crazy.
My boy, I see you on the phone. You trying to Father's Day. Pretend it's Father's Day.
Oh no.
Loma has the name, but he's old. He does have the name. He's gonna be old and knocked out. Not old, but he's gonna get knocked out by Tank. Sturdy. Loma wouldn't be old if homie didn't duck him for a decade.
I don't know about duck him.
It's subjective, right? Like, did Loma duck him? Did Tank duck him? Look, there's a very small window where they could have maybe matched, quote unquote, fairness, right? Because they would have been like, Tank's too young. They're bullying Tank.
Absolutely.
Lomachenko, why are you trying to, blah, 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 right? But now it's like, Loma's too old. Why are you trying to do? There's this tiny window that could have been perfect, but fans would never be happy because they're always going to say, like, imagine if Tank fought Loma back then, he sparked Loma. They're going to say Loma's old then. Yeah. And let's say Loma beat Tank, all right?
They would have said he's too young.
Too young.
Absolutely.
Right? At any point. And then once he gets to a certain point, then Loma's always old.
Yep.
So it's 2 narratives, man. They going to fight, and someone getting put to sleep. And that's Vasily Lomachenko. He's getting put to sleep.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
But it's going to be a great fight.
It will be a great fight. But it'll be a Tank special. He's going to, take 3 rounds, 4 rounds to figure him out, and then start closing the gap, and then put some lights out.
My man said, yeah, sorry. No, it's all good, Jeremiah. I read the comments. We read the comments, We ain't about all that. We just some guys talking boxing. You could disagree with our takes, right? It's fair. Happy Father's Day. I'm 87 years old, 2 kids and a wife. Jeremiah, you better not lie to me, man. You better not be an 87-year-old troll, because you the most OG troll.
87.
You invented the word troll. Because you should not be trolling like this, man. You invented trolling. Just watched the full sparring. I think Broner told the truth. Thank goodness for headgear. Okay. Damn, has it been 19 minutes already?
That's how long it's been up.
IMO went instantly from doink. Say no more. I went to. Okay. For the people who did watch the sparring, what did you guys think? Like, was there truth in there? Did it tell the story? Or... Damn, my boy Leonard didn't even hit a K, man. I'm looking at the views. Show Leonard some love, man. Watch my Leonard Ellerby interview, man.
They coming in the morning.
He told y'all.
They coming in the morning.
He told y'all he was gonna cook for him. You got Yellow Beezy? What did Yellow Beezy say?
He just talked about Frank. I asked him if he thought Frank, had moments of control, or was it pretty much just Gervonta doing what he wanted to do? And he said no. Frank looked in control at some points. Obviously, it's tough, it's boxing, that kind of talk. But he showed a lot of support to Frank. Yellow Beezy's a real one. Errol's a real one. They were out there. They came out to the stage for the post-fight press, and they supported him all the way through. Frank is a real one. Shout out to Frank. He's a class act. He answered every question. He stood in front of the fight after he took a tough loss, and I think he'll be fine. I think Frank still has a lot of good fights in him left at 135 if he chooses to stay there. I think 140 would be a little bit more, could be more treacherous for him. I don't know, but time will tell. But it'll be interesting. I'd like to see Frank Martin in the ring again.
Now, real quick, there's another live, and I'm sorry, y'all. It was in the full fight live commentary one because we were doing the post. I'm gonna get to y'all because I don't want y'all to feel like y'all been ignored, right? Because y'all been rocking in here. Yeah, I know. Reporting from Jersey, Dallas. What's up, Dallas? Troy, Mansa Musa.
Let's talk to Mansa Musa. I gotta highlight Mansa Musa.
Oh, no offense, but who's these clowns? This ain't FightHype. I remember Tank was surpassed. Well, Mansa Musa, buy a ticket at a fight. I'll be happy to talk boxing with you, bro. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the clowns on FightHype are the interviews that you watch. You just don't see the faces. So
there you go, Mansa Musa.
But shout out to you, man. I appreciate you giving us a view, showing love, right? Technically, you are in love because you've been in here for a long time, right? In the live, hopefully not too long. But Big Buddy, shout out to Big Buddy, Joshua, Red Hilton Skeleton, Gang, Francisco. Francisco says he can't match the Mayweather. He has to beat the 50-0. Romello, Pete. Let's see, bro is about to knock out the reporter. I don't know what happened there. He don't have a lisp. He talks like that from a retainer. He got a lisp like Mike Tyson. Pete. He predicted and delivered. Shakur and Tank. I need a new lineup. Forget the rematches. I agree. Man, to be honest, Tank looked like Devin, Big Brother in there. So y'all watched the sparring. I ain't watched the whole sparring tape yet. Not the whole sparring tape. Tank looked like Devin, Big Brother in there. And it was tough to watch because when you see the sparring, the fight with Frank, it made me realize we honestly just saw Devin. We just saw Devin and Shakur. Really? So you thinking just by the Frank Martin fight, that's how you feel? I mean, that's how he would have to fight them. He would have to go at them. Tank ain't gonna box Devin Haney. He's not gonna box Shakur.
I mean, has Shakur got enough to keep him off of him? I mean, Shakur's got great distance control. But, Tank is going to do what Tank does. I mean, I don't know how that fight plays out. Honestly, I'm just like, I would hope most people would. Look, you all make your own decisions. But for me, I think that's a hard fight to call, right? You just don't know until you see it. But, can Tank do the Tank thing and close the distance and do his calculations and find that shot? That'd be interesting. Is Shakur going to keep him at bay the whole time? I don't know. Will it be a boring-ass fight? I don't know. Will it be exciting? I don't know. We got to see it.
Two Facts Ready says, but how y'all feel about Tank's 7-fight deal? Who y'all think the 7 is? What's 6 now?
How many? Yeah, 6 left.
Shakur?
Yep.
Lomachenko?
Tio.
Devin? Tio?
That's
Ryan
cap.
Again.
That's
Ryan
cap.
Again.
That's cap. There is no 6 or 7 fight deal.
I don't, yeah, okay. Damn, man, out here just throwing fun, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. They want influencers covering events, right? Okay. Well, we're going to start influencing.
Ooh.
So we're going to start telling the truth.
Okay.
And nothing but the truth.
All right, well, you heard it first then, from the man himself. The man who, there ain't no 6 and 7 deal. So who do you want to see in the 6-7 deal? I'd like to see the deal first. What deal he got so I can answer it. Is it a 1-fight deal, a fight-to-fight deal, a no-fight deal? That was his last fight deal. But the answer, quote-unquote, if he had 6 or 7, it would probably be Tio, Devin, Shakur, Ryan again.
Pitbull again.
Pitbull again?
Yeah, fans want to see that. I think it'll be a way bigger victory margin.
I don't think he really wants that again. I think
he said it today.
Yeah, okay, that's what he said.
Yeah, he said he wants Ryan and he wants Pitbull again. He wants those rematches.
Okay, so
I don't know.
And yeah,
Loma.
Loma in there. So yeah, the fights that you want to see.
Yeah. Those are them.
But there's no 6 and 7 deal. So been capped on. You've been lied on. Pew. Dang, how you know though? What if his next fights are the names? Well, he was saying that it was cap, as in the deal isn't real. There's no 6-7 fight deal.
Yeah. Well, it was interesting.
Deal with who? Who gave him a deal? Amazon?
I guess the assumption, Ben, would be PBC, but that's not accurate then, huh?
Well, you would do a deal with a network, not a promoter.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Well, I mean,
right.
In this case, it would be a network because it was a network fighter.
Correct. So who's giving him the deal? It's not Amazon. Amazon's not spending any money for these fights. So who's the deal with? I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe he did, maybe it's with PBC or whatever, but that's not the company is not guaranteeing money like that at all. So it's just a nice way of, he probably re-signed. He probably re-signed with Heyman or PBC or whatever for the next 6 or 7 fights, and there may be a promise of you'll get we'll get you this, we'll get you that, but it's not the same. Trying to compare it to what Showtime did with Floyd, it's not the same thing. It's like apples and oranges, I guess, is what I'm getting at.
Unless it's Turkey Al Sheik, man, we'll find out tomorrow.
Unless it's Turkey Al Sheik, it very well could be. But the way, you guys were asking him questions about Turkey, and he didn't sound like he was getting any money from Turkey.
Nah, he don't believe in Turkey. No. He don't believe in His Excellency. If you promise, I sent something in over there. I don't know what Ben did with it, but right there, it's after that. It's one of those videos right there. I think it's the one where he put up, about the Shakur video, the one where he's like not want to talk about Shakur.
Yeah, it's up.
Yeah, in that video, he opens up with, I'm pretty sure, Turkey talk. I think it's that one.
Dang, why he shut down the Shakur question? What was asked?
One of our old friends was pressing him.
Hey, yo, real quick. Apparently I was told that ain't the real Cat Williams.
That is not the real. You didn't. I seen him yesterday, and I forget who I was walking with. I was like, yo, bro, that's the Timu Cat Williams. His cornrows started in the middle of his head. Like if he would have took his hat off, his cornrows started right about here. It was crazy. But yeah, that was the bootleg Cat Williams. But yeah, he got like, I got to give Tank a lot of credit.
That was the bootleg cat. Do I need to change the title?
Yeah, that's the Timu Cat Williams. Timu Cat Williams.
I'll put it in quotes.
Yeah, definitely the bootleg cat. It's doing views too.
Yeah, because I want to see what Cat Williams said.
Timu Cat Williams.
I'm out here.
The Wish.
Hey, he did his job.
Yeah, he got you.
Oh, yeah, he got me.
Because I was like, I seen the video go up, and I'm like, where the hell was Cat Williams?
Hey, yo, someone said that's Cap Williams.
Yeah, Cap Williams. There you go. Thank you for the caption. Cap Williams.
That's Cap Williams. That's Matt Williams.
Keep going. Oh, man.
They called him Catfish Williams.
Catfish Williams? Oh, yeah, that's wild.
Hey, I'll take the L. I looked at my phone. I said, oh, shit, I forgot. I got this Cat Williams thing.
Yup. Yo, shout out to Ezekiel Elliott. Go Giants. He want to give us a reaction. It's all good. It's all good. He smelled the Giants fan in me. That's what it was.
I try to get...
Dallas not doing too hot right now. I understand.
I try to get Rod Wave.
He's quiet, too. He's very, he don't want to talk.
They say he's an emotional rapper. So
very emotional.
So he emotionally walked out. Your dude won the fight, man. Why are you emotionally walking out? That's the first rapper to leave a fight emotionally sad when their fighter won in history.
I don't know.
My man just blinked.
All them people, all them Rod Wave fans was sad today.
Rod Wave blinked.
Shout out Kenya Martin, by the way. He gave us a good reaction. Appreciate you, K. Martin.
Yo, Ryan Garcia was getting lit, boy. I'm going to keep it 100. His eyes was red. The boy was having a good time. Hey, I didn't get the footage, but apparently Caleb Plant Ryan crossed paths.
Yeah, they threw a beer. I seen when I don't know if you noticed, Ben. I'm sure you were busy working it, but when I got the Caleb reaction up, I followed him for a while because he looked like he was trying to find somebody. I was like, is he trying to find Ryan or something? But I gave up on it because it looked like he was just trying to leave. He was not in the mood. He was in a mood.
Zach Levine, man, you Stevie, boy, you and these athletes, man.
I got everything I could get. Everything that was in my path. Listen, at least they were who they were. At least it was the real DeMar DeRozan. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to DeMar. Go ahead, what?
But then my Cat Williams outperformed you.
Oh, go ahead, let's see.
I don't even know what to do with the Cat Williams shit, dude. I feel terrible about that now. I thought it was him too.
Nah, those other ones is doing well.
Just put Cat Williams imposter.
Yeah, definitely imposter.
Cat Williams. I just put Cat in quotes.
Okay.
I mean, I could.
There's so many ways you can go with it.
Have fun with it, man.
Let me see that Jim Lampley.
Call him L. Williams.
Okay. Jimmy gave a good breakdown.
Put in there. Put in reporter got tricked.
Shout out your Denny Zoo guys. Yo, no, but for real though, shout out to all.
Reporter got catfish. Got Cat Williams fished.
Cat Williams fished.
Seriously. No,
yeah, there's probably some other stuff I could pull out and make different vids with and stuff, but I'm beat.
I bet, man.
I'm beat. I will, your Jermell Charlo reaction, Kevin, I will probably sit on, obviously, because we have a Jermell Charlo reaction, but I know he also gave an update on, sort of, not really, but he did respond to when he's coming back. So I'll probably drop that in the morning with that type of title. Just FYI.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
But real quick though, shout out all the athletes like DeMar DeRozan, Zach Levine, Stack that actually came out, answered some questions. I mean, you know, some of y'all blew us off, but y'all was here to watch the fight. Listen, man, the fans want to know your opinion. Don't forget that. Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, my man, Jeremiah, man, you put it in there one time, brother.
He wanted, listen, like, should I even answer that right there? Look, man. I think Mike is old, and I think Jake is Jake. It's good for entertainment, and that's I don't know what else. Like, Mike is almost 60 years old, bro. He just had an ulcer flare. I don't, you know what I mean?
Jeez.
I mean, seriously though, like, it's not a serious fight.
Who do you think Benavidez is going to fight next? Whoever wants to fight him?
Yeah. Yo, I would love to see Benavidez Morel. Love to see that at 175. Probably not gonna happen though.
Yeah, but that's one of those fights.
You gotta cook a little longer.
I mean, you know, he's on the cusp of some of these big fights, so they tried to fight him. They tried to fight him a long time ago when he was like 1-0.
Yeah.
But Ronnie Shields was like, "No, man, yo, let him."
Too early.
Damn, dude. If Two Facts Ready, Canelo Bud not accurate to me. Oh, he's not talking for real. Ryan Garcia want Tank, man. He got plant problems. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he doing. He don't want them problems. I'm sorry, Ryan. You my guy. You're great. But Caleb Plant, I don't know. Maybe one bridge too far. Or maybe not. Let's.
Yo,
Ryan Garcia at 168. Uh-oh.
I told you Caleb was going to do something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I told you he was on that shit when I was talking because you was like, I'm with the shits today.
Right.
Talk about the man's wife. That's wild. That's wild.
Cat Williams knockoff? Yeah, man, I took the L from that. Boy, when you look in the crowd and you playing Where's Waldo and you think you like seeing something.
I feel you, bro.
I think it's no joke. I think there was a reporter that went to a person and thought they were somebody. Did a whole interview with them.
I seen that.
I
seen that.
Went by, like, who is this person?
Yes,
I
seen that.
Fucking know.
Yeah, I seen that.
Like, he's not a fighter. Hell, motherfucker, no. You interviewed a fan.
Look, man, I get it because sometimes, like, you know, we're just out there trying to get content. So shout out to everybody who does this. But I don't know, man. I just have a certain amount of pride. Like, I want to know who the hell I'm talking to. I'm not interviewing somebody pretending and then being like, who was that? I don't know.
Boy, I thought that was Cat Williams, man. You just throwing me underneath the bus, man.
Bro, I got to the media room and I saw you had the interview. I didn't look at it. I was like, yo, he got Cat Williams for real? No, the fuck he didn't.
No, the fuck he didn't.
Hey, I bet you, yo, real quick, I bet you were sick for a second.
He was doing, yeah, I was sick for a second. I was like, how the hell did I miss Cat Williams? Like, what the fuck was I doing? Oh, he was not. Bro, it was not there, bro. He was not there.
Cat Williams was there.
Yeah,
we live, man. Get your asses away, man. Hell yeah.
Man. Cap Williams in the house. But you know what was lit, though? He had Cat's hand gestures down. So he knew, like, if I don't say nothing, but if I just do this hand gesture, like, it's gonna, you know, make it more believable. And he was running that shit. I seen him in the, like I said, I seen him in the MGM yesterday walking through. But I knew it wasn't him.
Hey, my boy, my bad, said kid was black dude inside.
Hold on, go back in there. What? I don't have a channel. I mean, catch me on FightHype. But you can catch me on Instagram at the Puerto Rican Kid KG. The Puerto Rican Kid KG. Don't do what Ron does and call me the Puerto Rican King.
I ain't never,
Yes, you have. We can look at live streams.
Have I ever called him King?
You look at the live streams. Yes, you have. You just don't realize you said that.
Have I ever called him King?
All right. Anyway, the Puerto Rican Kid, KID, KG. Find me on Instagram. Follow me. I appreciate you. I post a lot of content, but content first goes up on FightHype. So if you want to see anything about me, go to FightHype. It's
You
different.
demoted yourself. You went from a king to a kid.
I mean, I'm from New York. We say kid. We say kid. Anybody from New York in this chat right now, let Ron know in the chat that kid is a colloquial term in the 5 boroughs. Shout out to Brooklyn.
Boy.
Listen, man. All right, for anybody who, because I got a British friend here in the background, and he really thinks Ben Whitaker did something today. I'm sorry if you watched the Ben Whitaker fight. I apologize that you had to see that today.
Yo, he got what's his name? He got Anthony Sims problems.
It's trash. It was a trash fight. I'm sorry.
He got what's his name? Hold on.
Ben, I'm sure you can deliver better performance, and you will. But today was not reflectionary of a fighter that we want to see in the States. You gotta do something more than that, bud.
Hold on, real quick, man. Hold on. Where's this mother?
Shout out to Skilla Baby. Always shows love when I see him.
Where's this? Hey, when you see,
That's right, baby. Throw something in the chat. Watch us.
When you see Ben Whitaker, ask him about Anthony Sims Jr. See, he wants to smoke. Yeah, man. Ask him about Anthony Sims. He gonna fight him. He got a big forehead. He gonna hit it.
Ask him what term he learned today. Tell him the word you learned today. Yo, Ben. You taught our British friends here the term whiling today. I had to break down what whiling meant to our British friends.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He's like, I might. What does the word walling mean exactly? I said, let me give you some context, bruv. I got you.
Yeah, American slang would never. We're there, man.
Where can I find the fucking...
I'm from Queens. We say that a lot.
That's right. Shout out to Queens. I'm from Ridgewood originally. Shout out to Ridgewood. Shout out to Bushwick.
Tank is a dog. Stop questioning my guy's skills. Who questioning Tank's skills?
I don't know. Y'all tripping. We think Tank is nice over here.
I told somebody his performance was butt and he played too much, but I feel like he played only because his opponents be scrubs. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like it's not disrespect. I felt like Tank was playing with him. Like he was walking. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why they kind of tripped on you when you said he got clipped.
No, they right. They was right. I used the wrong word.
He looked like he was playing with them in there. He like straight up just off rip first round. Bing.
Bro. Tank did what he wanted to do. Tank did what he wanted to do. You could be mad. You could not agree with that, but that's the truth. Like he did what he wanted to do, and he proved it to you. He told you before the fight, remember when I tell you I'm going to do something, I'll do it. And again, he did it. So until somebody proves him wrong in that regard, he's the man at 135.
He didn't fight the fights, though.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. He said he had a 6-7 fight deal.
We'll see. Stop playing with BT. BT be knowing. That's why I got the Spawn video.
Let's do 6 more minutes. And then it's
fun.
And so
Nightcapping. We nightcapping. I had a long week.
So for everyone in here, right, we'll do a live tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'll be around.
So if you guys really enjoy this, right, the people, Flying Vulture, Vax, Mar,
Medusa, whoever you was that was talking crazy earlier, come back.
We do a recap tomorrow. IMO Sports, my guy. CW. You put CW for a reason, and you gave his government name out.
Let me see. Hold on.
No, what I'm saying.
Craig Williams?
See, that's what you just did again. Like,
that's his name. Go find him. He's selling insurance in Pennsylvania. Y'all go buy something from my boy.
Okay.
What did he ask though? That's my guy.
Two facts says I was talking about Ben Whitaker. No, you already talked to it way back. I'm just scrolling up. All I'm saying is everyone who's in here, come in tomorrow. We'll do a recap, have some fun, and I'll do my final thoughts, your final thoughts, and Ben wants to give his final thoughts. Fun night. Tank did what he's supposed to do. Not surprised. I can only imagine that if Tank fought someone who had maybe better feet, better IQ, the fight would be a lot more dramatic. But until then, Tank is going to destroy these guys. David Benavidez is going to destroy these guys. He injured himself. Wouldn't even know. Would have thought, it was just David trying not to lose weight, but he looked pretty good. Yeah. I'll repeat myself all day. Kevin, last first.
Nothing. It was a good week. It was a good fight week. Obviously Tank delivered. Look forward to seeing Tank again. Hopefully we see him again this year. I would really not like to wait another year to see Tank Davis fight again. And hopefully we see him against some of the people that we all want to see him fight, Shout out to Matias. You're still my guy. Puerto Rico still got love for you. But, bro, you got a lot of work to do. And, yeah, it's going to get interesting.
Yeah, Chicken 101 Gaming, you said you still recover from AB loss. My goat got cooked. If you rewind this live, I had Blair Cobbs on here.
Oh, did he come walk over? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go.
He was in here. Boy.
Woo!
Yeah. He was spitting fire, bro. That boy spits.
Let's go, Blair.
That boy spits fire, man.
Yeah, he does. Okay, that's what's up. But now, what time we doing it live tomorrow?
I don't know. When I wake up.
In the afternoon? Can we do it in the afternoon?
Sure, just hit me up.
Yeah, I bet.
But it's Father's Day, so
Facts.
It ain't gonna be a long.
Father's Day.
This is my first Father's Day. I want to embellish it.
Oh, congrats, bro.
You know what I mean? I want to.
Yeah, no doubt.
Flex.
Bro.
I want to spend some time with my son. I've been away from him all week, so.
There you go.
Ben, did you want to say anything, or are you just silent assassin? Go watch the sparring tip.
Go watch the sparring.
Right.
Only can be seen on where?
FightHype.
That's a fact.
FightHype.
It's a fact. FightHype exclusive.
But I appreciate all you guys. I mean, I just want to once again acknowledge the last couple. Is David and Canelo ever going to happen? Hopefully.
Probably not.
My guy Bushwick in the building, Bay Bridge, what they know about Knickerbocker.
Shout out to Knickerbocker. Shout out to Blue City on Knickerbocker and Myrtle. If you 30 or over, you know what time it is.
And then your boy C-Dub says, yo, Floyd petty as hell. It makes sense why Tank had so many excuses not to fight Devin. And then Two Facts says, AB pissed me off on my B-day. It's over for him. R30, good platform, guys. Like I said, be a lot of lives, a lot more lives. I promised I was going to go live this week, but man, when you cover fight week and it's over, and it's late, you don't want to do shit. So sorry I couldn't deliver a little bit more, but it'll be lives this week. I'll pick it up. Get Kevin on here. Well, appreciate Ben for blessing us with the platform, right? Without BT and FightHype, we wouldn't be talking and covering these fights with these credentials. So he's the man with the plan, and we just come and hopefully we deliver.
Yeah, and I just want to say shout out to BT. This actually makes 1 year. 1 year I've been with FightHype. We've done 17 events, bro. 17 events in 1 year. Done a lot, covered a lot, learned a lot, still learning a lot. Obviously, I've been a fight fan. I mean, going back to, first fights that I remember, probably 2000, 2001. So about 23 years of watching boxing, but working in boxing has been a blessing. And I appreciate BT and Ron and everybody that I worked with at FightHype. I've learned a lot in a short year, and I covered 17 fucking events. It's been a whirlwind. I look forward to doing even more over the next year. Yeah, right? 17 events, Ben.
That's average one a month.
Yeah, bro.
Well, it's
more than
one
one a month.
But technically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yes.
You had to tell Rolly today. And yeah, I'm not the new.
Yeah, Rolly, you my guy. Don't ever call me the new guy, Rolly. I done did 17 events. I fall back, Rolly.
But you new to him. But you ain't never covered a Rolly event?
Nah.
And he go to the big fights.
Ah,
so
facts.
if you go to the big fights, he'll know you.
Facts,
So
facts.
he knows you now.
Facts. Shout out to Rolly. He showed a lot of love yesterday. Shout out to Rolly.
All right, this is where we end it. This is where we dramatically play the music of just knockout. So shout out to Tank. Did his thing. I ain't got nothing negative. Huh?
No, I just seen if C-Dub said something. No, he didn't. I bet.
Real trash.
Chill.
I told y'all he was gonna lose. Told y'all.
Chill.
Told y'all. Clip this. Teofimo beats Matias. I said that then. I don't even think Teo rocks with me, but hey, boxing's boxing, man.
Yeah, it's been tough. We out. Peace.